We are live. Welcome.
I'll
thing
make
on?
sure that my things are set.
Chickadee
Check
check
my
one.
Twitch.
Your fuzzy little mic cover.
Oh, no.
Welcome everyone, and the ghost that's hiding behind Alex in that hallway.
Is he back?
Yeah.
God damn it. It's the ghost of Steven Seagal.
I can see him.
He's not dead. He's just learned how to astral project. That's how powerful he is.
That's how
He
good he
picked
is.
my house. for
It's so
some
he could.
reason.
It's so he could more effectively act without leaving his chair.
Yeah, exactly.
He's on it.
Alright.
He's just in a chair on the side. Like, no, watch this, guys. We just.
No.
He's out
No,
there
he-
doing the moves.
He's done that so he can like still have asylum in Russia, but he won't get, he
But be in
won't get
the States.
arrested.
He pulling an Andrew Tate. I see.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Why isn't thing other?
Andrew Tata,
Andrew Tate.
the woman hater man.
Or
Ah,
Yeah, that guy's got some problems.
you think?
That guy got arrested for human
Huh?
trafficking.
Yeah.
yeah, I think women hating is a little,
I'm,
under some of the most.
I mean,
he probably does.
No, he does. Yeah, I'm 100% sure he
It's
does.
not inaccurate.
I mean, you're not
Yeah.
wrong insofar the fact that Norm Macdonald called Ted Bundy a bit of a jerk.
You got me there.
All right. You ready?
No.
And welcome to another episode of Attack of Opportunity. Today is Wednesday, which means we play Dungeons and Dragons.
I'm not
making-
Big things are happening.
I was gonna say I'm not gonna do it this week.
Good. I don't want to get copywritten or copyright strike
What?
again.
No.
Yeah. So yeah, we're back. Thank you for joining us. Oh, we actually have a few viewers. How about that?
Oh
Viewers
god.
now.
Oh
Andrew.
god.
Oh,
No, please leave. Get out of here. Shoo.
Oh wait, no, it's just me with my view form.
Don't you have
My view-
anything better to do?
No, it's a Wednesday
boss.
night. It's Wednesday evening. Go to church or something. Get out.
Doesn't your church have an Awana? Come on.
You know what? Only if there's
Yeah.
Why did they
a
take
Greek
2
church
days
near
now?
you and they're having Greek Fest. That's the only time.
Yeah. Uh,
Oh, is it my turn? Okay.
yes. Sorry.
All right. When we last left you guys, I'm not even calling you heroes.
Collective
You
adventurers.
don't know.
After one of you is definitely not a hero at this point.
What did Octavio do?
What?
Yeah, definitely.
After taking out the incredibly serious threat that was the cult of Levistus and Cara Evil,
I thought you were gonna make a joke about taking out the very serious threat of that little girl that had Inky.
Oof.
well, yeah.
Threat eliminated.
What do you miss? What do you do?
a puppy
Miss.
through a window. I'm not even like, okay, whatever. You pulled it.
But it was like a cartoon, so it's fine when it landed, and it's like the glass shattered elsewhere.
Yeah.
He was okay.
The window was open.
What are you going to tell us that you did during that whole
It was
time?
The window was open, but I
was-
threw it through the top part. That wasn't.
Oh my god.
You opened the window, stepped away, and then the dog went through the.
Definitely
Screw it,
not
couple
hero
extra
behavior.
Just hold on, wait. I gotta get the weight in the heft. All right, we're good.
Yeah. Mittens is like, you know what? I never claimed to be a hero.
No, Mittens never. None of us did really.
Well,
yeah. So
People just assume.
no,
when we
Octavio definitely did.
Mittens might find myself.
Well, no, that's true.
I mean,
Octavio has been
I'm-
introducing us as the
I'm-
heroes of
I'm-
10 Towns.
Yeah.
I'm working on our PR strategy. Okay, guys.
And every time, all of us are just like, let's not.
when we last left our anti-heroes. Okay, so y'all took out the cult, and then you decided to kind of go your own separate ways for a bit, do your own thing. Misha poured a lot of gold into the javelin to give it some more magical properties, so that way he won't lose it.
Did he actually do that? Did he decide
Yes.
to?
Well, that's what he told me last week. I hope so.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, because he's in debt for like 17 gold from what he used.
Even though he had the most gold.
Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, I took care of that real quick. No, but so Swift went to go investigate to see if they could get any information of Oya Minartok. I still can't pronounce that. It's really clunky.
Oh
Barry, yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Barry went to go help the dying and the sick, and Octavio kind of took on a more crisis manager role and was not negotiating. What's the word I'm looking for? Organizing
Logistics.
Efforts to rebuild Goodmead and parts of East Haven. I'm assuming we're not rebuilding Dugan's Hall.
No, I specifically made a point not to.
I like the idea that you tried to leave it off, and then Devasa Shane was like, "No, we have all the marketing says 10 towns. We need to have a 10th town."
I mean, to be fair, they probably, if I'm speaking for Devasa Shane, which I am because I'm the DM, she would probably be like, yeah.
Can we like make it better or something?
Yeah, can we change? That's the stipulation. Is okay? We'll rebuild Dugan's Hole, but it's no longer Dugan's Hole.
We're gentrifying Dugan's Hole.
It's gonna be a
doing a full rebranding.
It's gonna be a ski resort.
There's gonna be a frozen yogurt place in there.
It's
And
gonna.
I don't want Froyo from Dugan's
paintings
Hole.
and wings.
It's not gonna be called. It's not gonna be called Dugan's Hall. It's gonna be called like Cypress Boulevard or some horse shit like that.
And Lonelywood's just like, well, what are we, fucking chopped liver? We have the actual trees down here. We're up here.
Yeah, but whatever. Anyways,
The amenities.
What else is Dugan's Hole known
Just
for?
make it,
Like,
put it back exactly how it was before, and everyone can still hate it.
okay. Look, here's the
Don't know what it is.
reconstruction plan. Here's a reconstruction plan. We put an Asian fusion restaurant where Dugan's Hall was, and then it just naturally grows from there. Okay.
Nice.
Introduce Korean barbecue.
Yeah.
It was like, what's the surest sign? What's the surest sign that an area is about to be gentrified?
Hot pot?
Brick builders.
Yeah.
No, the hot pot comes later.
Starbucks
The hot
starts,
pot
man.
absolutely comes later.
We need
Starbucks.
Starbucks
need-
is like the toe in the water. Like, is this gonna launch?
We need rustic brunch places with no with the scaffolding roof, like no tiles or anything
So
like that.
Foxtail.
Yes.
Yeah. If there's like a train station.
It's like a
instead of,
Florida. That's like a Florida only
Hanger.
joke.
Then the hangar gets transformed into a bunch of small restaurants.
First watch.
There you
I'm
go.
thinking first watch.
Town. Everybody with a little
So anyway, back in
berry
Iceland.
facade.
We don't have knucklehead trout. We have smoked knucklehead trout. Okay.
It's fancier. There's extra steps.
We dry aged this knucklehead trout for 48 hours before curing it and brining it.
Blech. All right. Anyways.
All right, that's the plan. They're the closest to the mountains. They're the ski resort town. It's done. That's what's happening with Dugan's Hole.
Yep.
And it's still like a fucking 3-hour trek to get to the mountains.
We're just gonna call it Twin Peaks because we don't know what's going on in there yet, and we have a mystery to solve.
Wow.
Boy.
Dugan's Hole, they open up a coffee shop that starts out really good, but then they get corporate and kind of it's all right, but it's still not that great. Anyways,
The recipe changed.
anyways, so Octavio did all that shit. I'm counting all that canon. Him trying to open up.
That's fine.
That was the boardroom when they were doing.
Yeah, actually,
It looked more like Waterdeep now.
That's the session for Octavio. Thank y'all for coming.
We got it covered. Everything's good.
And Inky pulled a knife on the guy and got his I mean, not Inky. Mittens pulled a knife on the guy and got his ass beak Inky back.
It's
To
fine.
be fair, he tried really hard to be nice.
I know. It's just the dice were against you on that
Yep.
one.
Just
I'm surprised he held it for so long.
Mittens resorted to his natural ways of just you know what? I have a knife. I will kill you.
Yeah.
That's how I get the things I want.
Take the gold or I kill you. I think was the phrase last week.
The dice gods disallowed any character development. No.
Yeah, basically.
Take the gold so I don't have to stab you.
Yeah. All right, so that is where we pick back up. I put your tokens on the map for Icewind Dale because you guys are kind of split up. So if you all, because we're going to be in downtime just for a little bit longer, so I can establish some more stuff. So if you guys want to move your tokens to anywhere, where thou'st will, to signify where you're at, because I know, what's it, Barry? I think you're in Goodmead, right, or what remained of Goodmead?
I believe so.
Okay. All right. So, all right. So, Misha, we'll start with you.
Hooray.
Yes. You have put a lot of money into this javelin. You have had, I believe Octavio said that he was helped. I just popped myself in the side of the ear of my headphones. I believe Octavio said he was kind of helping you out every now and then, just giving a little bit of juice, because it is a magical weapon. However, you did pour a lot of money into it. And it has been a month. Speaking of which, what kind of living conditions were we all living in? It can range from absolute crap to the height of aristocracy, wealth.
Yes.
Aristocracy.
Lifestyles.
You have wretched, squalid, poor.
Wretched, squalid, poor, modest, comfortable.
Well,
Definitely wealthy. Wait, I don't have money though. Shit.
I mean, would you be staying with the speakers at that point, since you're technically like
yeah, like
at the moment?
do they give you any? Yeah, I'm like staff at this point in this state of emergency. Like, do I have to pay for my own shit? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should be balling.
I should be getting paid for these services.
Maybe roll me a persuasion check, because right now they need the money.
Let's see.
I'm not saying no. Oh, you fucking silver tongue devil,
Nice.
you. Yeah. Okay, fine. They actually oh crap, I'm actually drawing a blank. The speaker for East Haven, he actually sets up an office for you and some quarters in the town hall of East Haven. that goes for your amenities. They're not the best. Nothing is going to live up, Speaker Daneth Whalen. Nothing's going to live up to the life of luxury that you were living in.
Right.
Not Icewind Dale. Waterdeep.
How many days has it been?
I would say it's been a little over a month, so probably third.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Well, because my thought was, you know,
Holy shit.
wealthy, maybe comfortable, but let's see, wealthy, 30 days. Yep, definitely over budget.
I'm trying to find the chart.
Jose, please tell me you do the thing where like you act rich but you are poor.
So comfortable gets me there, and I'm 0 gold now.
Oh. Now,
But whatever.
Now, keep in mind, if you have a high enough survival check, you can forego the expenses. Yeah.
I need survival to live inside of a.
Well, no,
office?
no. I mean, you can, if you're proficient in survival, you forego expenses because you can go out and hunt and burrow yourself into a fucking hole or something like that to keep yourself warm.
Now that Swift is apart from everybody else, they're absolutely doing that.
Yeah.
Swift
what do I
doesn't have to
in-
pay gold. They ate an entire elk.
You just shift every night, curl up into a little ball with Gus. It's like a perfect little
That's
That's
snack.
Yeah,
not
should
quite
be
how the
fine.
shift works.
Do I have to roll for survival?
I
Is that
don't-
how it
I can't-
works?
why
You have to
would
have proficiency in survival.
Oh, I don't have proficiency in survival.
Can I go ahead and roll my survival?
Because
Swift is like broke.
Yeah, so what, so it says, hold on.
Oh, look at that! I live in a small middle class neighborhood. Sweet.
So it says that if you spend your time between adventures practicing a profession as described in Chapter 8, you can eke out an equivalent of a poor lifestyle. Proficiency in survival skill lets you live at the equivalent of a comfortable lifestyle.
So would doing this job be considered as a job?
Yes.
Okay, so then I just roll. I have to match poor.
Well, no, you've already persuaded them to give you amenities. They're not
Oh,
great.
so I don't have to roll.
Yeah.
So I don't have to roll for
No.
expenses.
No, you don't need to.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
was confused there for a second.
No,
All
it's
right,
okay.
cool. Yeah, I'll take it.
Ooh.
Because that was gonna leave me very,
It ain't-
very, very poor.
It ain't great, but it's 3 hots and a cot.
Yeah. Every now and then I buy like an iced coffee, you know, to make me feel a
You
little
mean
better.
just a normal coffee, and then you put ice in it from outside.
Right.
Yeah, no. What it is that they make the coffee and then they open up a window and set it there for 30 seconds. Like,
And it
"All right,
becomes a
here you go."
popsicle.
Yeah, here you go, sir.
Yeah.
What kind of? Oh wait, hold on. I believe what Beery's doing gives her, pays for her lifestyle expenses.
So which stat is it that all the speakers are?
So the status of all the speakers?
Well, okay. So where's the headquarters? I guess that's the real question. Like, where do we set this up for?
The headquarters of the okay,
The-
so the speakers
Fema
council,
tent.
the speakers council is in Bryn Shander, or actually she's the leader of the speakers council. But East Haven has given you an office and a place to live for the meantime.
Sweet.
Let's see. I would say that what Beery is doing is actually not training the game levels. Help me out here. Performing sacred rites. Okay, Barry. When we start our adventure, when we go back into real time, roll me 2d6s. Or if you want to, you can roll them now and keep it.
Is this how many STIs Beery gets during?
No.
9.
All right, Barry.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's how many days that you start out with. Every time you take a long rest, you automatically wake up with inspiration for performing sacred rites
Ooh.
to help either put people to, put the dead to rest, or healing people, or what have you, using your sacred powers.
I've also been helping to train the locals who, maybe want to accept Tempest into their lives, to how to heal and help with any of the sick.
I'll fold that under performing sacred rites as well, because it just says that it's essentially activities that involve a deity of your choosing, essentially. Yeah. So yeah, you proselytizing for people to Tempest. Yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll put that down as that. All right. So, what's wrong? What's up?
I was about to say, are we about to go back into real time?
Not quite yet. I just gotta establish a couple more things. Misha, you have your new and improved javelin, and the blacksmith that you've been working with in whatever town that you went to has set up a kind of dummy for you to practice it on.
Hooray.
So if you would please go ahead and roll me an attack roll with it.
Where is this guy? Bam.
Nice.
All right.
Bam.
You missed them.
I hit the dummy.
Can you imagine?
The javelin soars through the air, a beautiful arc, and pierces it right smack dab in the middle of the head sack thing full of straw. And now the blacksmith says, "All right, give it a try." And you hold out your hand, and you see the javelin, and then it shoots out of the head and comes right back into your hand. You have now magically bonded with the weapon. So long as you are on the same plane of existence, as a bonus action, you can summon it to your hand, and it will instantly teleport there.
All right. Now, if an enemy,
Awesome.
like when you say teleport, does it like do I see it fly or does it reappears to me?
It reappears to you.
Okay.
Why are you gonna try the whole like throw it and then recall it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kratos.
Yeah, fuck
I was
it. Why
wondering
not?
if anyone was gonna, if there's an enemy between me and the javelin, what would happen to me?
Assumably, it would have hit them first then.
Oh, that's true.
Unless he moved there.
Unless if I arced it, but yeah.
You know what? Sure. But you can't use the magical properties of it. You can just use those and roll a javelin.
Yeah, I hear that. That makes
Okay,
sense.
all right. There.
Nice.
Okay.
It's a cool
Oh, yeah.
Eldritch Knight feature.
Is it the same?
It's a good
Is
one.
it the same? Do I have to do another bonus attack to have it come back, or is it all part of one?
I'll just say if there's anything, if there's a line between you and the javelin, anything betwixt that line, you have to roll an attack roll for. How's that sound?
Excellent. Okay.
All right. Okay, so that happened. Hold on.
Well, and I've been staying with the blacksmith. I think I paid him enough to barter a room.
You're like sleeping on his couch.
I'm pretty sure I'm paying for his like grandkids, so it's okay.
Octavio, whilst
Yes.
doing your managerial duties, you discover quite the curiosity of 10 Towns. There, you discover where they get their whale oil from.
Whales.
Turns out it wasn't whales.
It was oil.
It's not the fact that it's the item. It's more of the delivery system. Because you see, rumor has it that the whale oil is shuttled to and from a whaler vessel outside of Icewind Dale, beyond the storm walls. But the vessel itself is in fact an awakened sperm whale.
Gross.
No, do you not know what a sperm whale is?
Yeah.
Okay. And supposedly it does business dealings with 10 Towners.
How did Octavio find this out? I'm just curious.
That's the most.
Was it like, oh, we're gonna
storyline.
go pick up some whale oil, and then all of a sudden a whale shows up?
Yeah, there's
Straight from the tap.
yeah, there's there's like purchase orders and stuff like that. In fact,
Very official.
Yeah.
A whale
Yeah.
cannibalizing his own kind.
There is hold on. There is
He's an awakened whale.
there's a surprising amount of paperwork that's involved here. So you actually have to deal with a whale oil merchant by the name of Helka Jagarath.
Okay.
Yeah, and because whale oil is obviously a source of heat, and because it's fucking negative 40 degrees all the time,
Right.
that's kind of important, especially now. So
Jagrath is a last name you can chew on. It's a meaty last name.
Question: is the whale involved in the dealings, or is it just the vessel? Because I have a lot of questions as to why a whale needs money.
you don't
Yeah.
you don't know exactly the specifics. You just
What's
know
the name of the whale?
the whale is named. I'm going to try to pronounce this. Angajuk.
Angus, got it.
Does he have
So-
really tiny glasses?
Now, see, don't worry about it.
No.
All of the oil comes from whales that donated their bodies to science.
No.
That hair hurt.
No, but
Also,
whale.
while my downtime and traveling between towns, I want to go and give all the books I found to.
what's he?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
All
Let's
right.
be
All the way
that.
back up to Targos.
Yeah. Because I'm assuming I've been like supervising and like you know, going with other people to different towns to kind of like establish like supply lines and stuff.
Yes.
Didn't you steal
The,
books too?
Yeah, the ones I stole from
from Tourmaline.
from Mish's cabin.
Oh, okay. Well, because he also stole books from Tourmaline too.
Yeah.
Did he? Oh, he left money.
It was
exactly.
not enough to cover the cost of the books. Books are weirdly expensive for some reason.
Yeah, do you see any printing presses around here?
Okay, so hold on. I got to backtrack a little bit. So the reason why you've been dealing with Helka is because she's been saying that a band of whalers have been trying to interfere with her goings on with Angajuk. And so she wants to send somebody out to take care of it. But
So possible quest.
possible.
On good junk.
It's not junk. It's A
Junk.
and J.
No, it's like Alex's name. Everyone wants
Oh.
to throw an N in there.
Oh, okay. But God, I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. All right. So okay, so you ride out onto the lake of Mare Doolden, and you meet Plessy there again.
Plessy.
and
Hi Plessy, I got a surprise for you.
Have they chosen a name for themselves?
No, Plessy's happy with Plessy. He was born like literally like 2 days before you met him. Born,
Oh, good.
quote unquote, 2 days before you met him. So, Plessy like shakes off some water, and says, "Oh hi."
You remember me? Here, look at this, and I'm dragging like all the books
Of course,
in like.
of course, I
in, like, a
remember
big
you.
bag.
You're my best friend.
Ah, that's sad. So,
How many people do you think he's met?
well, actually, that was gonna be my question. You haven't met anybody else since we left you here?
I've met, and he starts to rattle off names, like 17 names, and every time he's like, and they're my best friend, and then I met this person, and they're my best friend, and then I met this person, and they're not that nice, but they're still my best friend.
Well, I bet none of them got you this many books. And I take out like I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Also have a mountain journal, very specific. I got you books. You wanted books to learn how to read.
Tell them to not get them wet.
Oh yeah, they're anti-water. Don't put them in the water.
Okay, so that he takes one, and you see he takes one of the books and opens it with his nose, and he's like,
Yeah, sound it out.
the sly.
Wait, I bought him an ABC book at like one of the towns a while back, like 30
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna start out with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I take the obviously like encyclopedia of like the world or whatever from his hands.
Yeah,
I'm like,
you got, like,
maybe don't start with don't start with that one.
Tolstoy and like the Brothers Karamazov. It's like no. How about
Here.
we?
A is for avalanche up here.
And I have like an obvious like ABCs of adventures, you know, like very colorful big letters.
It's good. You gotta have big, like, very readable font because there's no light.
Yeah.
It's very dark.
A stands for
Yeah, exactly.
A stands for Eric.
No, it's actually this book. Hold on.
The Good Night Moon.
B stands for bear, comma owl.
O stands for owl bear.
Comma. That's it.
B
That's
is for
it.
blizzard.
This is the book that Beery got him without noticing.
Oh no. Is it like the spooky book?
B is for pterodactyl.
Fuck. Oh shit.
Whoops.
That's awesome.
P is for pterodactyl. No, but
Oh, but it's a
says it.
K is for knife. No, Plessy, no. All right, so you spend the day teaching.
He is for mnemonic.
So you spend the
G
day
is
teaching.
for gnome.
You spend the day teaching Plessy phonics.
Looked on it.
However, Swift, roll me an investigation check with advantage.
Oh,
It was for Keeball.
yay!
Alright, never mind.
Can I roll my survival check for food?
Sure.
So I can feel better about myself. Wow.
Wow, today's your day.
It's still a 14.
True.
Natural ones don't count outside of combat. Hey.
All right, so you unfortunately haven't pulled up anything yet. If you wish, you can regularly roll investigation like once a day to see how your thing goes.
O is for Ouija.
I got a natural 20 this time.
Fuck yeah! All right, now we're talking.
Second
You find
time.
all,
You do,
all the food.
you do that thing where you're just like, it's a bad day. Maybe I'll just sleep.
I'm
on
just
it.
going, no, you know what? Today, not feeling it. Go back to sleep. Wake up tomorrow.
You
We've
woke up
all
in the
had-
middle of the night
Today
with
is the day.
instant realization.
We all had that moment where we run up against the wall. My version is in a fucking video game, but I'll be like, you know what? I'm gonna go sleep on it, and then the next morning, crack it out in one. That's what happened to you. So
X.
Ooh, it's red now.
Next.
Oh, that's purple.
Don't click that link.
I'm clicking on it. You can't tell what to do.
If I-
Oh, shoot. I got a virus.
you do that.
Wire? Who downloaded that?
All right.
Yeah.
So you Swift. You get a lead on something. There's a trapper in one of the 10 towns.
Which one?
And
Which one?
let's say Bremen. There's a trapper in Bremen that ventured out into the tundra to do some dealings with the elk tribe. While they were out, I was gonna say whilst, but I realized I'm saying that way too much. While they were out doing their dealings, selling, I don't know, rabbit pelts or what have you, to the elk tribe people, they happened to notice a curious sight, that there was a hunter, potentially a hunter-gatherer of the elk tribe, carrying a large amount of fish outside of the camp. Thinking nothing of it, they got back on their dog sled and started to proceed into town, until they saw that the hunter carrying the fish was going far away from the elk tribe camp where they were established currently. The trapper followed the hunter and found that that there was a meeting spot, a kind of rock, a natural landmark in the tundra somewhere, where the elk tribe hunter left the fish. Initially thinking nothing of it, because a lot of 10-towners sacrifice food for the everlasting winter, until he realized these are not 10-towners. They are Reged tribesmen. They probably weren't even aware of the sacrifices 10-towners were making on a monthly basis. And so he stayed and he waited until he noticed an oddly intelligent bear coming up, taking the fish. And he swears, despite the fact that you can smell the ale stinking on his breath, or mead rather, stinking on his breath, that he could have swore that the bear got up on their hindquarters, and I kid you not, he says, I swear to God, this is exactly what happened. I saw the bear, and it was actually counting the fish. And it went there, and it was like 1, 2, So and then it took the hook of fish, and then it went back. It took it in its mouth and it left. And it's the damnedest thing I've ever seen. I don't know why the elk tribesmen are dealing with these polar bears, because they're not bear tribe, they're elk tribe. But you know, who am I to, you know, who am I to judge?
Just close his eyes.
Hey buddy, can I bum a smoke off you?
Do I look like I smoke?
Hey buddy, can I bum a smoke off you?
No.
No. And you leave him to his mead. However, before we get back into real time, something happens. Octavio, as you're working on your paperwork in your office one day, scribbling away furiously at, like I said, purchase orders and requests for certain supplies and whatnot, you notice something. A letter has arrived for you. When exactly, you're not entirely sure, but it is a letter in white parchment with a red stamp. And the seal on the stamp is of your family crest.
At first, I'm hesitant because I don't want to know what's in it. But then I opened it.
Octavio, when you lift up the envelope, before you even open it, there's something ominous about this. The letter seems to be heavier than normal. It bears the weight of foreboding.
All right. Yeah, so my hesitation was... I open it still.
All right. The letter goes as thus. Octavio, I hope this finds you well. I don't know how else to say this, grandson. Words fail me. So I will not insult you with more niceties or prose. But your grandmother has passed. And you need to come home. The clerics say near the end there was little we could do for her but to make her comfortable. And I did to the best of my ability. Shortly after you left, she receded further into herself, and I was preparing for the worst. But when it happened, it struck me all the same. The smallest comfort I can provide for you is that she died peacefully. 2 nights before, though, for the briefest moments, she was back. The clerics call it twilight lucidity. It was like she was never gone. She spoke of you. I'll never forget what she said. I know how you see him, he writes. What you see him as. You look at him, and you see our dear Izaro, and I do too. I hear her in his laughter. I see her in his eyes. But you see what we've lost. I see what we were given. There are things he is capable of that you can't even imagine. A golden dragon watches over him, and on her wings he will be magnificent. The letter continues. You see the letter I has been smudged out by a dry drop of liquid. I don't know what to do. The Open Lords have given me an indefinite window of bereavement, but at this point, I might as well just retire. Time feels paradoxically too long and yet not long enough. Morning stretches the minutes into hours, but with each passing dawn, the cold reality sets in. She was here only yesterday, it seems, but she's also been gone for a millennia. In these tender moments, I only think of what could have been, instead of what has been. I've poured myself into my work, and for what? It will not return the dead. It will not bring back the warmth she had, even in her later years. Octavio, I implore you, you must come home. I realize now the horrible mistake I've made. How could I send a child there? I sent a caravan for you. It will be some months before they get there, but please do not rebuke them. Although I fear you might. You're all I have left now. And it took me until now to see that. And this one is simply signed Grandfather Arlo.
Octavio sits there, filled with tears and a shaky hand, wishing that his friends were with him in that lonely office. And he just cries. Not knowing what to do. That's where the scene ends.
Yeah.
Until somebody finds them.
Yeah. And then we fade to black.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. He's in there crying
Jesus
all night.
Christ, Andrew. You wanna make me cry for reals? Fuck.
I mean,
That was good.
thank you. I'm giving myself inspiration for that. Anyways. Meanwhile, Swift. And shortly after this, we'll go back into real time. Someone has sent for you back into Brenchander. In fact, a summons has been put out for all of you to go back to Brenchander.
How did you find me?
They didn't find you. You found them.
I found them. I could tell they were looking for me. I was just like,
yeah, like
I just step out of the shadows and like, oh.
like you were trekking them for a while, and you see them like walking around, and then after a while they're just like, Swift, like, oh no, this guy's gonna get himself killed.
I just appear from behind him and put a hand over his mouth and I'm just like, shut up. What do you want?
He holds up the shaky summons with the bridge stand.
Take it out of his hands and I just read it.
They're just requesting your presence at once to bring Sander.
Fine.
Fine, but I won't enjoy it.
Yeah, Octavio obviously also goes to Brinchander.
Listless goes to Brenchander.
He packs the little that he accumulated during that month. Now with a much lighter backpack since he doesn't have any books.
Octavio, were you carrying those books this entire time?
Yes.
God damn, no wonder you couldn't pack for shit. All right.
The entire bottom of the bag was just filled with books.
Just like,
why is Octavio always so tired?
he's been what's the word I'm looking for? Not resistance training, but
I mean, kind of.
Like
He's been doing weighted training.
Now he moves like Rugley.
Whoa. Yeah, you take a level in monk.
Yeah.
Oh no, Gar is still on this map. Ugh.
Oh.
No, that's our Gar.
I know. It's just like,
Just one more time, Big Gar.
yes, leave Big Gar on a random map somewhere.
I should.
Ripgar.
I need.
He's not dead.
No,
He's
I know.
just somewhere.
I know he's not. I need.
No. So they said Rip Gar and was like, he's not dead.
I need to put. I need to put Gar in the background, just at like 40% opacity.
Opacity.
Yeah. So it's like he was never really gone.
Just superimposed in the background.
I like to imagine the Gar turned into like that giant island turtle at the end of
One of the dragon turtles.
Thank you. I couldn't remember the name.
Oh, the lion turtles.
The lion turtle.
All right, because you guys asked.
Yay! Big Gar.
He's in fact now under Brinchander.
Where he lies
Where he lives
asleep. Fear for the day that he shall awaken once more.
He's not a Tarask.
It's a Garask, yeah.
I don't think anybody wants to see Garask. All right. There, big Gar. Y'all happy?
Yeah.
Yay.
That's all I wanted.
Okay. All right. So, as you come into Bryn Shander, as you have done so many times before, it's you almost always draw a crowd now, just because you are known, at least in Bryn Shander, as the hero of 10 towns, and some of the other towns that you haven't visited, or like in Dugan's Hole, where you actively avoided, they're a little bit more cold to you. But here, oh my goodness, sorry. But here they do treat you well, and they obviously yeah, I would say they care about you. But so the
Are we coming together or?
I mean, I would imagine that like you guys probably meet up at some point. You know, coming from separate, tracks at this point, but you meet up.
Quick thing. Before Beery heads to Bryn Shander, she wants to stop at like the base of the mountains and probably send back the last of the Goliaths from 10 towns, but kind of inform them about like where the former stronghold was and tell them to collect any materials they can, and just kind of keep working on the truce that hopefully has stabilized.
If not bonded in blood by now.
Bonded in battle?
I mean, actually, what's it? Your father, Chief Ogelai. Hey, I can remember names now. Chief Ogelai actually tries to convince you to just come back. Just saying, you've done more than enough. You'll go down in Goliath history. Pretty much doing the whole and now it's probably time for you to come back.
And now your watch is ended.
Yeah.
Yeah. I tell him no, not quite yet. My time to come home. Not that I'm going to run off to the south again, but we have a couple more battles before this is truly over. But I will return.
Is there anything I can do to convince you? He says.
Not until this endless winter is ended. When the sun shines on the mountains again, I will return home.
He nods his head, and knowing the duty that you have ahead of you, and says, you have to understand, I'm just worried. You've just came back, and I'm just afraid of losing you again. He says, and he's like, as he tries his best not to show that he's choking up.
Oh, you're getting soft in your old age. As I give him a little punch on the arm.
I'm not. I got some griffin shit in my eyes or something.
Yeah, griffin shit.
Yeah.
Someone's full of it, at least.
Anyways.
A few more battles and I'll
he gets
climb
up
that mountain again.
He gets up from where he's sitting from. It's like, well. I guess you know what's best. I guess you know what's best for you. Just try to come back in one piece. Preferably without any bounties this time around.
Yeah, speaking of that, that's not quite over yet, but we'll figure it out. I swear it's not as bad as it sounds.
Any new bounties?
Yeah, any new bounties. We will keep an eye out for you. And in whatever way we can. And obviously, we owe you a blood debt now. So Anything you need. Anything you need, you can talk to her. He points at Chief Arn. And she's just like, hey.
Yeah. Has she warmed up to me at all? She's still on the fence about me?
She's like a little like, you know, like she kind of likes you, but she won't admit it, you know?
We'll work on that when I get back.
She's like the Falco Lombardi to your Fox McCloud, where she's like, yeah, it's impressive, I guess.
We can do the whole like enemies to lovers scenario. We'll work on this. We'll work. I'll be back for that.
Nobody see that twist coming.
No.
Oh, wait, I'm not on the map. Just so you know.
You're not on the map.
I don't see myself.
I don't see myself either.
No.
No, you're there.
You're over by me, Misha.
Do you not?
I see me.
Wait a minute. I am.
Is Octavio beneath you?
No, you just get to be Gar now.
Yeah, Octavio, you become Gar.
You've
too
become Bigar.
You're too busy being sad. You can become Gar now.
I've been swallowed by Big Gar.
No.
Big Gar.
Hey,
All right, Big Gar's gone now. Bye.
No.
Before I go, Chief Arn, can I get a griffin?
Chief Arn like looks at you and says, "No," and then starts to walk away.
When I'm older?
You are older. I know.
Oh.
we
I just
get
hold my painful lower back as I get back to my little accent chopper.
A Sky Tower Goliath gets their griffin when they come of age, which is 16. So no, you've kind of missed the boat on that one.
But
Oh.
it's like
Walks away slowly.
Yeah.
But what if I've killed 16 people? Does that count? One
Nope.
for every year?
No.
No?
No.
All right, what if I double that?
A
No.
Goliath child, by the time they've turned 16, has killed one person for each of their years.
The first 3 are accidents, but the rest are intentional.
Yeah, the first one's an accident. Then when they realize they got a taste for it, that's when
Dropping rocks off cliffs.
Listen, they need to have horrors to relive when they go through the hole.
yeah, the other 15 just kind of fall in line, becoming less
All right.
methodical. Anyways,
Yeah, so I ran off to Brinchanter after that whole encounter.
actually, you know what? Roll me a persuasion check for the.
Oh, what?
If Barry gets a griffin,
I gotta lose
I can
my
only
mind.
imagine what she'll do with it.
I would lose
Flash.
my
Aw.
mind.
Chief Arn goes, no, and then just turns and walks away.
She calls me a
And-
9-year-old.
and the emotional whiplash from her laughing to just rock face, no. and then it does an about face, just kind of throws you off for a second.
Win her over, I swear.
Alright.
That griffin.
Alright, so now we're all back in Brishinder. Right?
Where exactly were we summoned?
To the town hall. There's only one person in Brinchanter that can give you a summons.
Fury
Yeah,
kicks
I've-
the door of the town hall, immediately thinking that it is an ambush from the Pasha again. She's like, oh yeah, nice try. A summons? Alright. I'll see you there.
It's even signed Speaker Duvesha Shane, your friend. It's just like
Nice forgery.
I don't believe you.
Yeah.
Duvesha Shane has no friends, only business partners.
Duvesha Shade wouldn't leave out the accent over the A. Of course, we all know it's there.
She would leave. Oh wait, no, there it is. My thumb is covering it up. Whoops, whoopsie doodle.
I see that now.
Do we all arrive at the same time, or is it just like a ruckus and then like Swift is already inside in the shadows waiting? Is that what's happening?
We
You
can
just see an empty chair in the shadows. You try to sit in it, and you're just like, hey. I've been here the whole time.
We could say we could say instead of like instead of like all at once, it's like one at a time.
We haven't seen each other in like a month, okay?
Yeah.
Should we roll to figure out who shows up first?
Sure. You know what? Roll initiative to see who shows up first.
Nice.
Mittens has a beard. For some reason.
Somehow.
Even though it's a month, it's like the time skip like an anime where like they're all older.
So the funny thing is that if I just roll an 11 or higher, I still beat Fury.
God damn it!
Ooh.
Oh my
Okay,
god!
now I gotta roll a 14 or higher to beat it, Octavia. Or 15 or higher.
0.
I just got a normal 20.
Oh.
So okay. So like Octavio has been here the whole time. Barry, you're rushing to get here, and you see Swift casually ambling to get here, and you both managed to get here at the same time, despite the fact that you're hurrying.
I just stopped Swift and I'm like, did you see any people that seem like they're out for bounties around? I assume this letter is another trap.
It just says Duvasa Shane. Why would it be a trap?
They don't have
Octavio,
an what's this accent above the A? I've never seen this before.
where
That's how you pronounce it.
Where are you going to stay while you're waiting for everyone else to show up? Because you rolled a natural 20.
So I figured that, you know, since I've been working with them for like so long, for like a whole month or whatever, like this has become a little bit of like my second house type thing. Like I'm just so comfortable in this place. So
walk in, kick off your shoes.
Hey guys, what's up?
Just one of the secretaries from one of the shoes falling.
Yeah, no, I'm just sitting there, and then I go to the kitchen to make some tea for everybody when they arrive. I'm assuming I know that everybody's getting summoned. It's not just me.
Well, yeah, presumably.
What? Yeah.
Beery doesn't believe Swift and still kicks in the door.
It's all.
I'm in the kitchen, yeah.
It's
He's
only
had too much
about.
time to think about it.
It's only about an hour or two before Beery and Swift arrive. Beery is noticeably out of breath for trying to foot race Swift to the town hall.
Swift is fine.
It's gotta be a trap. It's nothing but a trap. I know it. I got this like 2 days
Did you
ago. I've been
get
thinking about it
more
nonstop.
paranoid
It's
since
not
we
a
were
trap.
gone?
I haven't slept much.
I walked in like backwards, you know, like when like a kitchen
Yeah,
kitchen
you got
door.
the tray.
Yeah. Hey guys! Like,
you got the apron and everything.
about time you got here. I got tea for all of you.
Look, there's the bounty. Oh, that's
I was gonna
Octavia.
say, you definitely noticed that
Hi.
Swift is a bit more disheveled than usual.
If we were in a forest setting, there'd be twigs and shit in your hair.
I mean, there probably are actually.
There probably is, yeah.
Probably something like lichen, just sort of.
Dried blood that you didn't think to wash off.
Oh yeah, I missed a bit of blood on my armor.
I don't want to say that you look like you've been through something since we've been gone, but I will say Octavio's gonna freak out if they see you like this. So
I don't care.
fix your face. Okay.
As you say that, I'm already putting balm in my hands and just...
We we have things to talk about.
Swift,
not right
what
now.
is going on here? And I'm
Good luck talking about anything else but the way you look right now.
Don't
I miss you guys.
don't
And I'm
mind
just like,
don't
cool.
mind the elk blood.
Aw, little Octavio, and Beery just like yeah, just one of the shine hugs that cracks your entire back.
Oh, I needed that. I was in shrimp mode for the past month
Oh,
doing paperwork.
and I give you a little ruffle.
Now they're here.
At the end of the day, Misha arrives.
Misha, the tea's cold. Oh, let me make it some more.
I just look at Octavio like, hey,
Split knee good thieves in
wait.
two recently.
Octavio.
Ricardo?
you sure you're not, are you sure you're not a Randy? You look like a Randy. I don't.
No,
As Beery storms through with like giant flagons of ale that she already went out and got because the tea was not doing it after a while.
Immediately knows who Beery is. Hey, Beery, what's up?
You went.
Did you really do that, Randy?
It's
Yeah.
a paladin
Octavio!
thing. It's a paladin thing. You just
You
wanna
ran.
do it.
Barry, you went on a little side quest where you went to the north, like you're like, I'm gonna time myself. Go to the Northbook, order some flagons of ale, and make it back before they freeze.
Flagons, screw that. I got 2 barrels.
Oh, you got Beery, you know there's ale in the kitchen, right?
But this ale is
It's public service ale. It's not that good.
better.
Oh, I didn't I didn't know there was a
government
difference.
rationed
That's
ale.
like the 1 ply of beer, okay? You don't want that.
It's Pabst Blue Ribbon.
And
Oh,
and
It's just
let's
natty ice
let's see
everywhere.
let's see how long it takes Mittens, who rolled a natural 1.
Mittens overslept.
It takes you 3 more days to show
Oh,
up.
Mittens wasn't gonna go. He's like, this is definitely for some shit I stole like a while back. They finally
That
figured out
guy
that it was
fucking
me.
snitched about
Oh.
Inky.
Mittens
Is it
and
court
summons
summons?
do not go together.
Yeah, don't tell me what to do. I don't like that. Like,
Octavio's asking the groups like, you think Mance just
Is he dead?
he died?
Mittens? No.
Mittens like cracks the
Why is he-
door open and just like pokes his head in, just like looks around, and is like,
Hey,
no, hey, I know you guys.
hey, Mittens.
I thought-
We've been drinking here for like 3 days. Were you like hiding out, I'm guessing?
Yeah, I
my
thought
gosh.
I was about to get convicted of my crimes. That's why I didn't want to show up.
You think now of all times? they
Yeah,
would
you
do
never
it?
know. They have downtime. The paperwork is probably finally going through.
Oh,
Oh
fine.
yeah, man. So I was part of the people who processed your paperwork. I just scooshed it into the fireplace.
Ah, I see. The corruption has already
Thank you,
taken
thank you.
hold.
Octavio. You know,
proud of you.
I'm a good
I
guy
learned-
at heart sometimes.
I gotta look out for my friends.
A
You
bo-
know?
a born-
learn
a
from
born-
my grandpa.
Ah, nepotism
Wait,
at its
what was
finest.
charges?
Yeah.
Speaking of which, guys, my grandma passed away, and I need to go to Waterdeep.
Oh,
Wow.
Octavio, a beer
That's
scooped
rough.
And then I
you
just
up,
start-
little baby.
And then I just start crying in front of them.
Oh.
Oh my god, Beery scoops you up like a little baby. Like, not even kidding. He just gives you just a... So
Please,
It's
Read my
okay.
letters.
I know.
Jose.
Here's a just snot on that. Okay, thanks.
please, Jose, please tell me Octavio delivered it just the way he did. We're like, what my grandma
yeah,
died.
just- Literally just like that.
Swift is just like there. Just very
Yeah,
awkwardly,
and I'm-
just sort of pats you on the back.
I'm doing that very like nasty, like you know, like blowing my
Oh.
nose on her armor. Just
No, I do hate.
Here's the-
I do hate to be the bearer of bad news,
Mm.
but
I wrote to her. She never saw my letters.
Don't.
oh, well, that's actually worse than what I was going to say.
Oh,
So
do you
let's.
want me to beat up your grandpa?
No, he wants me back. I used to say he was sorry.
that prick, really?
Yeah, she
I can give him a good
said that she remembered me, and he regretted everything.
He knows how to say that right now.
How does he have that much mucus inside of him?
I think it's a
I think
tiefling
he's been
thing.
stockpiling it.
No, I cried for 3 days after I read
How
it.
is he still? How is he not dehydrated by now?
I drank a lot of tea. I'm answering the questions for some reason.
It's the sinuses and Icewind Dale. They just go nuts.
Well, it's like not possible to leave, right? Like we can't.
Yeah, sorry,
It's
but
not-
you got it. Oh, okay.
It's not
Breathe.
impossible. It's just very difficult.
Oh.
Like that's why his grandfather had to send a caravan instead.
I
Of
would not recommend it.
Would you guys go with me to Waterdeep?
No.
Right now, we have like more pressing issues.
I mean,
I'm just gonna say this right now. We
He's
are
taken aback
not.
by Beery like instantly.
I just,
No.
I just want you to know we are not moving
Thought
this
we were
campaign to Waterdeep. Okay, I cannot add on that 50+
Oh.
sessions of crap.
No. Yeah,
also-
but we are friends, but I have a tribe. I have to help lead.
Yeah, it makes sense. Okay, I'm over. We'll deal with it when it comes. Okay. All right. Anyways, why were we summoned here?
I don't know. We've been here for like 3 days and still no one said
That's a
shit
good
to us.
question. Yeah.
Well, actually, no. Regularly, speaker. At first, it was speaker Duvessa Shane, and then after
Then she got tired of dealing with us.
After a while, once she started to realize, like, all right, we're gonna be waiting for some people, she started sending Sheriff, what was it, Southwell? Sheriff Southwell to like check up on you, like, are they all here? Okay, no. and it gets to the point where, like, at first she's like, oh, welcome, please, make yourself at home. Our amenities are to you. And then at the end of the day, or like right before Mitten shows up, it's just like the sheriff just like opening a door, like, nope, all right.
Not yet.
During the like 3 days, can we do some downtime activities? Like,
Absolutely. I would be insulted.
I told the group about oh, I forgot the name. The Loch Ness monster.
Plus,
Oh,
Plussy. Sorry.
good.
Plussy, the Plusosaurus.
The Plussosaurus, yeah.
Very aptly named by you.
And I told them that I was teaching her how to read, and then I got her all the books, and then I just casually dropped the fact that there's a speaking whale that goes in and out of the storm, and by trading the whale oil.
Oh.
Then I continue with,
Oh man, we could have used that as a way to get to the island.
Yeah, the amount of paperwork, and yeah, I ignore that. I just keep talking about the amount of paperwork I keep doing.
I like this idea. I like this idea, Swift. That sounds great.
Paperwork? Yeah, no, I hate it.
That sounds terrible.
So there's this whale that can go outside the storm wall. Anyway, speaking of whales, dude, this fucking paperwork, holy shit. Octavia has one of those like carpal tunnel braces.
Can't hold a quill straight for now. Writing too much. I found out. I don't want to get my hopes up, but someone might have seen something, I should say, that sounds a lot like Oyamenartok.
What? Not like a crazy rambling drunk fisherman, right?
There is usually some truth to what they saw, though. He said he saw a bear counting fish that was being delivered to them by an elk tribe member.
Oh.
Somewhere outside of Bremen.
Remind me, has Swift told us anything about?
So.
No, I told them about the sort of like last moments, like Oyamenartok, like basically saving Swift from the tiger tribe.
I couldn't remember if it was that.
And Swift hadn't seen them since then, and just kind of assumed that they were dead, but then heard that rumor and was like, oh, maybe they're not.
It's done.
So.
Hi, Carson.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember making jokes about wanting to fight your mom.
We'll see about that.
I say that's kind of important. Trust me, I know about. Not.
Oh, buddy. Oh.
Yeah. Just imagining.
Okay.
Seeing her again. I thought she was dead this whole time.
It's wonderful news, then.
And well,
Should probably get you there.
There's more. A more pressing.
Nothing's more important than family, Swift.
No, well, you say that. You know that remove curse we paid for that was supposed to get rid of the lycanthropy?
Yeah, I got rid of your lycanthropy.
It didn't.
Stupid. Oh, what?
What?
It didn't. No.
And Octavio takes like one step back.
we need to get our.
No, it was just a full moon like 3 days ago. It's fine. I killed an elk. An actual elk, not a member of the elk tribe.
Okay.
Oh.
I think I ate all of it when I was out of it. I don't know. I couldn't find the body. Oya was a what you would call.
You like it, okay, cool.
No, it's related.
Okay.
Oya is also what you would call a lycanthrope. To the best of my understanding, she chose to be in polar bear form most of the time, but she was a werebear. And I'm hoping, perhaps if she is in fact still alive, if that is what is happening here, she might be able to help me with this problem. Because it should have, it shouldn't still be here, based on my understanding. I will granted it is not very good. I don't quite understand lycanthropy yet.
I can remove curse. Do you want that curse removed? I learned a lot.
You can try. I don't know if it will work.
Do you like being a lycanthrope?
Well, it's not that I like being a... Remember how I turned you into a lycanthrope also and like bit you on the neck? Yeah, I did not like that. Finding out about that afterwards, that was not a good feeling.
Yeah, I can't say it was the best time for me either. Not a high.
Yeah, well, at least you got cured. Is all I can say.
I could maybe cure you.
I mean, even Misha got cured of their weird alien thing.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
or
maybe shouldn't you have exploded by now?
Beardy, you are welcome to try.
Speaking of which, Misha, that little bauble thing that you kept, you see it's growing teeth. It's just like a little ball of like stuff with like
I put it in a pot and I just feed it randomly.
You're growing now. You're just growing this lot outside of your body instead.
Yeah.
It's just gonna show up one day like father.
Oh God! Swift just sort of like puts a hand on Beery's arm and is like, "You are welcome to try. I would just ask that." Well, what did it feel like for you when you were cured of it? What did that feel like? Could you describe it?
You know, like a really good warm bath.
Hmm.
It's like that, but for your full soul. It felt like a nice soothing washing away of something in my bloodstream.
Yeah, that feeling never left from me.
We could give it a try now?
Be my guest.
Alright, I go ahead and I grab Swift just on either side of their shoulders and give you a little kiss on the forehead.
Okay, you don't have to do that.
Nah, it's all bad.
That
You pull away. You see, there's a bit of lichen that Octavia missed. It's just like core of your mouth, just like.
Oh, why do you take like I literally give you a peck. I can taste the forest floor. Don't understand.
What do you think I sleep?
On your forehead.
I don't know what I do when I'm asleep.
How you feel, buddy?
The same.
Feel better?
No.
Shit. Well, you're a lycanthrope now. Congratulations.
Yeah, so that's a problem for me because you know what the tiger tribe is like when they transform. I do not wish that for myself. I don't know what I would be like if I give into it, so
Well,
really would like to find some way to fix this problem, if possible.
well, we have 25 days until the next full moon. 24 days? Whatever.
It's some number of days.
we can find a much more secure place to have you stay the night next month. And
I would like to not have it get to that point, but we will deal with it when we get there. Yeah.
Well, I'm here to support you.
Now, first things first.
Or murder you.
We don't even know why we've been summoned yet.
Barry, why would you say that?
And you never know. Things could get out of hand. You don't want. I don't think Swift would want to murder everyone. That's
Did I?
That's how I met him.
did
He
run
was trying to kill everyone.
You know, I can still hear all of this.
Would you rather have me kill you to protect everyone else, or would you rather kill everyone? And still
As-
have
So he's
people
our
in hand?
friend.
Why are those the only options?
I'm just. There's
I'll
other
just go off.
options.
I can just go off into the like I did that last time. I was
Excuse-
fine. The only casualty was an elk.
Excuse me.
What? You see Swift's eyes go like a little feral. Just a little like the sheet teeth grow a little sharper in that moment. Just like
You see Speaker Devastation has been standing there for who knows how long.
the claws retract, just sort of like.
Octavio was startled. Ah! Sorry.
Speak of shame.
Are we?
Hi, sorry about that.
Sorry, we were catching up. We haven't seen each other in like.
It's a bit of a it's like a
apologies.
family debate. Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Fantastic. Well, if you don't mind following me to my office, please. There's something I need to ask of you, unfortunately.
Sure. And then I take a long time picking up everything that I put around my seat to make my stay there comfortable.
That don't
blanket.
I will have someone collect your things. Don't worry about it.
No, I got it.
No,
Don't worry
I
about it. Just
insist-
go
okay,
on without
I
me.
insist.
It's okay.
You know, some things never change.
God damn it, Octavio, unhand that blanket.
Put down the kish.
Okay, I did.
she turns the walk and then real quick to Octavio just to make sure she's had enough of your shit.
Yeah, we've been working together for a month. just about it.
It's one of those things that's like where it's like you're too valuable to lose, but god damn it. All right, so she gathers all of you as well as Sheriff Markham Southwell. I looked up the first name, Markham Southwell, and she says, unfortunately, and you probably hear this a lot, and I am very sorry about it, but I may have a lead on some of the goings on that I've been hearing about here. I have also been keeping an ear out, and a lot of this you've mentioned before that there's something called the Codicil of White, correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I have reason to believe that there is a member of the Arcane Brotherhood that perhaps would not know only the location of it, but in fact how to use it. They were here before briefly. I have dealt with them.
Is it Velen?
Who?
No one.
Are you?
Was it an elderly woman?
Are you talking? How recently are you talking about?
Let's just say if I never saw him again, it would be too soon.
Okay, so Valish Gant. Got it.
Good. Isn't he dead too?
She shudders at the name Valish Gant. Yes, him.
Locked away in Revel's End, from what I have been told.
Oh, that's the
Yes.
guy.
If it would not be too much, could I in fact ask you to question him? And I do mean only questioning.
Oh.
This needs to be above board. Revel's Inn has ties to factions that very much want to stick their claws in Icewind Dale, and we have a very shaky alliance with them.
We were, before our time apart, discussing the possibility of paying him a visit anyway.
Question. How did we
Yes.
get to Revel's End?
We walk.
What?
We have axe speed.
You will walk.
Well, we ride. But
Revel's Inn lies on the shores of the Sea of Moving Ice. It is to the northeast. However, from here it is almost as the crow flies. It is a ride almost straight north. Follow the coastline, going north. there you shall see the grand structure that the Lord's Alliance has built, along with the harbor that they've created for it as well.
I heard a barbarian and a bard had recently escaped from there.
No, but the bard couldn't even cast magic.
Yeah, it was kind of weird.
Heard you couldn't even tell a joke either.
Yes, I've been told that what's it? That one of the counselors, Jonathan,
Poor Jonathan.
has taken an indefinite leave of absence.
Yeah, it's kind of sad what happened.
Shut up.
Don't-
No.
Don't believe everything you hear.
It's paternity leave.
Yeah, he's a what? He's a Aarakocra. So like, you know, what's it? He gets like
He has to watch the nest.
he gets like 3 weeks of maternity leave. But yes, she kind of like rolls her eyes as she goes through the whole like, we can never repay the debt that we owe you, but we need you to ask you one more thing.
I mean, pleasantries. You can hold the pleasantries, Speaker Shane.
I mean, we know it's not like ever going to be just one more thing. It's kind of, what are we at, like 30 by now?
Yes, it's almost like as if we're living a life that is just one quest line after another. Sorry,
we all look at the camera.
yeah. Y'all spike the camera real quick. But yes, I need you, if you can, get as much information out of him as possible. I believe my sources say that whatever is causing this everlasting winter has close ties to the Code of Silhouette. So any and all information you can gather would be vital.
We can definitely do that.
Any and all. Got it.
Any and all.
Can do.
We'll talk first.
I talk.
Yes, the
You
most
will-
upstanding of methods until we can't.
Oh yeah, Mittens.
it's
How
a-
did your quest to get Inky back go?
Oh, he's out.
Yeah, in the middle of this conversation, we just switched to Inky.
Speaking of
Inky?
talking first.
Flash to Mittens, bringing Inky inside the building. Be like, guys, check it out.
This whole time, Misha has been lost. Like, cause I'm new. I don't know anyone. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just like,
Oh, Inky.
How'd you?
what's
where'd
an
you find
Inky?
Oh yeah, he saw Inky
This is Inky.
in Carden Evil.
Yes, found
Oh.
him.
Tried walking down the road?
Tried to be a upstanding gentleman and purchase him.
Oh, good for you.
But, you know, that
Eileen-
doesn't
Eileen-
always work. So I mean, I resort to my natural ways.
Better
I
for you.
did to Misha. I was like, he lost that axe beak when he got attacked by a dragon with an undead person on top of it. It was pretty epic.
It wasn't.
Were they
a-
undead? It was just a skeleton.
It was
yeah.
just regular dead.
It was just a regular.
Regular dead.
A regular.
I thought it was
mallet-
controlling
mallet-
it.
No, it was just there.
Oh no, my bad. It's not as epic.
There
anymore.
was this lich on top of a white dragon. It was like,
You know that boss in the castle from Bloodborne, you fight him on top of the roof. It's like that guy.
Yes. Good old Martyr Logarius. Still
Martyr
makes me nervous.
Logarius.
Still makes me nervous to this day every time I have to fight him. Anyways, but anyways, yeah. That speaker to Investor Stain says that. Oh, sorry, I was thinking about Bloodborne for a second. Great game, but yeah.
Do you find the time?
Yeah, I know, right? But and when you say we'll speak first, like, no, you will just speak to. Must I send Sheriff
No.
Rothwell along?
No. I got it. I'll keep him under control, and then I go like this.
Yeah.
With my fucked up eye.
Just one shot.
I blinked with the other eye.
Are you winking
Yeah.
or blinking?
Yeah.
A little both.
Will I? I would make any
Guys,
kind of promise.
guys.
I don't think I control any
Guys.
of their behavior, really.
Guys,
What?
look at me. Just
What?
we're not gonna beat up the wizard.
No, we're not going to.
Why
I'm
not?
No.
not gonna beat anyone
No,
up.
no, because
No, I'm
we're not gonna beat up the wizard.
No, we're not. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, yeah.
Octavio, I could see
And-
you. I could see you trying to wing.
Misha realizes he doesn't have a blink.
No, it's my eyes itchy. it's infected, I think.
Got some Griffin shit.
You know, Octavio has learned his lesson involving prisons and taking drastic
Apparently, he has
drastic rash accents. He's got another idol. It's fine.
He only
Yeah,
took
exactly.
words,
Yeah,
not
you're gonna-
attack.
Fair.
You're gonna come back like. Swift, be my
Come on,
eyes.
Come on,
No.
guys. We don't need to. We're not gonna beat him up. We're just gonna ask illegal questions.
He's gonna come
Stop
back
winking.
With
What are you doing?
I'm not winking.
He's gonna come back with 2 eye patches.
Why are you saying it that way then?
There's some
Just to
very-
make sure that the speaker knows that
That's
we're
all
not
we
gonna...
need to do. Like, we don't have anything personal against them. We're just gonna talk to them. That's all we need.
I know.
I'm going back into the wilderness.
No, Swift, you
No,
can do that.
Swift, no.
I'm
Swift
starting to
should-
think.
I'll go
I'm starting to
insane.
think he has a nervous tick. It's a nervous tick, right? Please tell me it's a nervous tick.
Sure, it's a nervous tick.
Yeah, that's
Right.
why Grandpa set him up here.
So that's our mission then.
Well,
Should you choose to
should we choose to
We-
take
we
it?
should-
Yes.
We
I mean,
need to go out there.
we
I
don't
wanna
really
see what
have-
this movie nice looks like.
We don't have too much else to go on. I think it'd probably be best if we knew more about the codicil before we acted on any of the other information we have, right?
Fair.
Correct.
Why can't any of these ancient items ever be in the tropical land of sun and fun? It's always.
I mean,
Schultz-
moving
Schultz is
Swift
great.
like to the rest of just like we know who has the codicil. We don't need to. We need to find them, but we know who has it.
Yeah.
Octavio goes, we do.
I guess that's-
Yeah, the fucking owl-headed thing.
But do we know
Oh,
how to get
right.
to them?
What?
Do you know how to get to them?
Yeah, we have
Yeah,
that.
the well
We
speaks.
pull the scroll out. It's like, yeah, we know how to get there.
Oh yeah.
And we also have
Sorry, it's
Griffin
been a long
aerial
month.
support now.
They kind and Chief Arm
Okay.
wouldn't give me a Griffin.
Not your own, but like if they fly us, that's a different story.
Yeah.
They might allow that.
But I want my own.
All right.
When
We
you're
promise
older.
to make this. All right. Well, let's go then, and start our mission, guys.
Why are you winking again?
I'm not winking anymore. Now it's an actual thing. I
No,
can't get
it's
rid
an
of.
actual.
The one eye.
Yeah.
Oh god, I think it is
Oh,
infected.
really
Oh
nervous.
shit. Oh shit.
I told you to keep it clean. Why? Stop rubbing snow in it.
Did I put that ointment in there? Fuck.
Octavio has pink eye on top of it.
That's all I
Oh,
need.
No.
Oh god! I want you guys to also know that Goodmead was the first town to be rebuilt.
Did you
Oh,
Did you
fantastic.
rebuild the bees?
Yes.
The bees were all actually safe and sound the whole time.
Yeah.
Only thing
Miraculously.
Everything around them was toasted.
But the bees, fine.
Yeah.
The good mead can
Skincare, this-
continue.
The skincare factory that's there.
Burn to a crisp.
No.
The
I
bees,
rebuilt
fine.
it in one day.
no.
Nobody else got fed for that.
Oh,
No,
tell me,
what
the rebranding of Dugan's Hole go?
what you found Octavio and Goodmead was that you found a very moisturized Dwargar that had stuffed all of the skincare stuff into a bag.
Ugh.
They were dead, but their skin looked immaculate.
You wouldn't be able to tell.
They had accidentally embalmed themselves.
But
Alright.
I'll tell you, how'd that rebranding of Dugan's Hole go? Is it Cedar Breaks now? I can't remember.
I refuse. I refuse to look at anybody in the eye when they mention.
I
it.
plead the fifth when it comes to Dugan's Hole.
Yeah. So then we have to go north, right? Correct, speaker.
So, what you're saying is the glass can just take that over? Okay, cool. Sounds good, Octav.
Yeah.
Do they know to expect us?
I mean, there would be no need for us to send message ahead of time. However, if you so choose, I can send a.
Do we need any kind of? You don't have to send a message, but do we have any kind of, like, what's the word?
Letter of authenticity to this visit.
Something akin to that. Yes.
If you wish, I can send you I can write for you a letter of confidence showing that it was me who sent you.
Swift looks at the rest of the party and is just like, it would be nice if somebody had confidence in us. Yes.
I will give it to you specifically.
Octavio's just like winking uncontrollably now.
she
Guys, I can't stop it.
She pins the letter. You actually see that it's like a pre-printed format that all she has to do is like
Just
put
sign it,
stuff.
basically.
Yeah. And she folds it, stamps it with a wax, with the signet ring and everything. And when she hands it off to you, she whispers, "Guard this with your life."
That's okay. No one will be able to find me.
Okay. No one will be able to find me, and I'm pretty sure some of us can't read.
You're like, I don't like books, so.
I look over at Misha. I've never seen Misha read. I don't know.
Misha had books.
I had a
Yeah,
tough.
Yeah, that wasn't his cottage though. He took it from somebody else.
I had a tough childhood. Leave me alone.
The fact that Swift can read is frankly a marvel.
Just chooses not to.
I mean,
Swift chooses to not to read. This is a letter. That's different than a
I
book.
think a paladin would have to know how to read.
A letter is different from a book.
Only
Yo.
barely.
you open the letter and you get sucked into it. Oh no! Super Mario 64.
Oh, let's go.
Here we go again.
Let's go. All right. So
we should probably, if we're gonna be traveling, should check in on our supplies. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
that's
would
a
like
good
to
idea.
stock up on meats. Rations.
Did you already make it? Did you finally make it through all that caribou?
I just assumed it was all gone by then.
yes.
I still, for some reason, have 15 rations.
Ooh, actually, during those 3 days we were there, could I have just been out hunting?
Are you proficient in survival?
Yes. Yes.
That makes me feel like I need to check your character.
I had to double check. I'm sorry. I had to scroll up.
I mean, Swift definitely could.
Well, yeah, I know with your fucking natural 30 rolls that you're making.
So Swift and I were just out doing little hunting parties every day.
Sure.
Feels nice to remember eating this elk.
Always. It's a much better experience. I understand.
You woke up with elk breath that one day, like, nah.
I have fur in my mouth.
This.
Do I need to roll anything to see if I
No.
got it?
With Swift, unless you want to gather more than a day's supply of food, you don't need to roll
I do.
anything. Okay.
I just wanted to, because he's like, with Swift, it's just like casually over 20s.
Swift is pointing it out, and I'm just bringing down the hammer.
you see Swift walks out of the east gate, just knocks a bow, and like immediately like fells a deer. Like, all right, there's our rations.
Oh, okay.
I bought 4 rations.
Okay.
Bring up.
How much is 20 arrows again? It's like gold.
I want to say it's a gold, yes.
Nisha, do you have rations?
I have rations. I have 10 rations and 6 pounds of rabbit. And apparently I have a rolled up piece of leather, visage of a stern elderly female face portrait. I don't remember that, but I have that.
Hey, Misha. I look. I Octavio sees it. Hey, Misha. Who's that?
I'm not sure. It's vintage and very fancy. You see the paper it's written on? Very nice, right?
Yeah, it's exquisite. Yeah.
I heard it's like 50 worth 50 gold. Interested?
Whoa.
It
No,
shimmers when you shake it.
Normally I would be, but
Hmm.
I'm poor.
If you don't mind, could we perhaps make a pit stop on our way up north. If we need to, we can head out of Bremen. I want to, while we're still adjacent to 10 towns, I would like to check out that rumor.
Hey,
Do
Swift.
we get some silver or whatever the weakness of this lycanthrope might
We don't
be?
need to, we're not killing them.
No.
Swift like pulls a rapier out and puts it under your neck and just like, we're not killing them.
Okay, no,
At least buy me a
Guys,
drink
guys,
first.
whoa, hey,
Easy.
I start winking.
Do you think why is everybody winking?
The new
You think
thing.
I'm coming
I
on
like
to
this
you?
side
This
of you.
is
It's interesting.
the part where I threaten your life, or
Yeah, this is exciting. Thank you.
is that wait? What is this?
Remember, I had a fucked up childhood. This is awesome.
Swift puts the rapier away and just backs away slowly. It's just like,
you know what?
Misha's like, man, I could die. Wait, why do I? Wait.
You
what am I feeling? What am I feeling right now?
You start to realize you don't know Misha as well as you think you do. It's
Why
like,
is
oh, what
this
the hell?
fucking-
Alright, everybody, don't threaten Misha with violence. He likes it.
You've changed in that month.
Has he?
Are you sure you're not the? Are you sure you're not the paladin of Loviatar or whatever the name is?
No.
Oh yeah. That was an interesting scene in Baldur's Gate. Anyways,
All right, cool. All right, so Misha's weird. welcome.
Good. Well, good. We're all weird, so.
I was about to say, welcome to the fold, Misha.
One of us.
There's a couple
One
places
One of us.
Charlie
You're
really
weird.
annoying.
Just weird sex shit. All right, cool.
D&D is now, isn't it? Weird. Shit.
Swift is like this is very much not my flavor of kink.
what's a kink? Says
Yeah.
Octavia.
No, you know what? We ain't got time for this.
Randy, maybe it's one of those books you gave away.
Octavio everything.
You ever find those really weird
all along this
clubs?
journey, Beery just tells Octavio
Yeah.
everything. Like, let me tell you.
Octavia's slightly horrified, like, oh, why do I feel so weird right now?
What's a slap and tickle? Why the fuck would they do that?
Don't get
what I
me
don't
started
quite
on the Alaskan
understand, but,
pipeline.
Oh my god.
Alaska.
Oh man.
Why did I take that turn?
No, Beery doesn't go that far. That's too far. Beery tells him to stay off the dark web.
Did I get you with that one?
Is that despair?
No, I'm laughing. I'm laughing.
That's pure terror.
It's oddly appropriate given the climate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, all right. I'll move on. Okay, we're moving on. We're moving on from the Alaskan pipeline. Are we off the
leaving
air
it
now?
behind
We
us.
probably are.
I'm sorry.
We
but
got
I
canceled.
definitely
They shut us
told
down,
Google
yeah.
Something.
Yeah, they long since kicked us. You shitting me? All right. Anyways, so what are you guys gonna do now? You are you buying rations and supplies and arrows and
Collecting
whatnot?
silver.
Yeah, about some.
I'm surprisingly good on rations, and I bought another 20 arrows.
Octavio bought a book called Kinks for Dummies. It has like
Min's bought a book called Kink Shaming for Dummies.
Beery just gives Octavio her little like pocket-sized Kama Sutra. Like, here, this will tell you a lot more.
Oh my gosh.
How does it even fit the illustrations?
You're like, wow,
It
Octavia's been in this tent for a long time.
Tiny little,
it's like the orange Catholic Bible. You're just like, what?
Yeah.
Oh, I
How
feel
do
like
you
I should
read
be
this?
turned on by this.
I hope-
Anyways, how about we keep moving forward, guys?
No. Octavia's
No,
reading.
it's
It's
for
just
the-
like, why is everybody so weird about sex? It's like a natural
For
thing.
the stream.
For the stream, let's keep going.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, end it.
a sex ed teacher in their life at some point, right? That's
Yeah.
what Beery is.
Swift doesn't
We're
need
talking
one.
about.
Swift learned everything they need to know from nature.
I was
From
about
the wild.
Like, Misha gets a book. Misha gets a book. So you're.
You
a
don't,
friend
there's
like
one
me,
thing you
I
need
can
to
book.
know. There's one thing you
Yeah.
need to know. Do not
what's the-
do not get in Beery's way when she's in heat.
Wait, she puts on a whole fight by herself. It's amazing.
But the Swift,
We have to
that's
teach
how
you how some things work.
That's despair.
we got canceled.
Our moon cycles are synced. It's fine.
Oh
No,
god.
the idea of a lunar cycle has a very different meaning to Swift now.
There's a lot of pain.
Jesus.
It's Swift time of the month. There's a lot of blood involved.
Oh man.
Alrighty.
You can like connect on that level.
You know what? I finally get it.
That's good.
So on that, are we cutting that for a break?
This was the rich vein of comedy that Swift could have been bringing the whole time. Swift misunderstands civilized relationships. Oh my god.
You know what? We're done.
I like that that's what finally did it.
That's the conversation we have walking off into the tundra.
Yeah.
We'll teach you guys about something.
Doctor is asking all the questions in between.
As you're walking out, Speaker Duvesicane goes, and in their hand lies their salvation.
Stay out.
And Sheriff's elbow says, "God help us all."
And stay out.
Yes.
Rifle.
Yes.
Oh my god. I'm going to need an anatomical chart, please.
Can we please take a break? Fucking yeah, right? God damn.
button.
I can turn it on whenever you want.
At least I'm laughing about it, not being
No.
uncomfortable.
That's the whole Swift's understanding of Beery's relationship is like, I just know that when she's in heat, I have to stay away.
Which is still like the fact.
Really offended at first,
Nothing
but
is
I'm
more
like,
dangerous than a rotting Goliath.
Son of a bitch.
Swift got the literal birds and the bees talk from a werebear.
I mean, this is also true. I mean, it was probably like quick flashback. You see that?
Preferred position. There's a position other than doggy style. What are you talking about? Get this. Do I look religious? Get this missionary position out of here.
Beery just pulls out flashcards. Like, well, we have this one, and we also.
No, Beery showed me the Kama Sutra. I know the name. A lot of them are animals, and I can see the resemblance.
Sorry.
God damn it.
Yeah, you didn't expect Beery to pull out a mini Kama Sutra next to her.
A pocket Kama Sutra.
Just
Next to her Gospel of fucking Tempest.
That was her
It's like-
gospel.
it's like there's the Gospel of Tempest, and then like carved out is
Inside of it is a cutout section in which she keeps the Kama Sutra.
Tempest will never
Beery got
actually
through
ask you to
chapter
open
1
it.
of that book, and she's like, we don't need the rest. Let's just.
Tempest can't actually read. Don't tell anybody. I told you.
his holy book
Like
was
pictures of
dictated.
my books.
Take this down.
All right, are we all back?
Oh, man.
Yes? Question mark.
Did we get it all out of our systems, please?
Never.
I don't know. You tell me.
So I had to
Absolutely not.
Google what Alaskan pipeline was.
Please
No.
Don't do that.
No, don't do that.
Did you wait?
Don't
Did
do
you
that.
ask? Do I need to Google it, or I did Google it?
I did Google it.
Okay.
Oh no. Okay. You've gone too
Yeah,
far.
it's not.
Don't click
It's
any video links. That
Click on all the video links.
no.
You can't unsee that.
purge your Google history.
Do not send those.
Luckily,
links.
I
Do
only
not.
hit the. I only
Urban
saw like the
Dictionary.
description. Yeah.
You hit the Urban Dictionary.
It's
Yeah.
the first thing in the very top of the Google. It's just some text, and I'd read like half of it. I was like, oh god.
Was that the one that used like Urban Dictionary a lot in high school? Because I'm like, wait, what the fuck did they just say? Oh god.
No, yeah, me too.
Okay, cool.
They learned English from the Urban Dictionary.
All right, well, I know what that is now, and I wish I didn't.
Yeah, wish I didn't know that, but glad I know to never say that.
All right, well, I took.
have gifts. You guys want gifts?
Yeah, you know what? I would
not,
take.
not after
I don't want
that,
any
no.
gift that may in any way be related to an Alaskan pipeline.
Damn, and here you guys were.
100%.
Oh, share your talk opportunity with your coworkers.
Ooh,
15
not
minutes.
this episode.
15 minutes talking about the fucking menstrual cycle.
HR.
Hey guys, can we move on from that?
I don't give two fucks. I'm just having
Here.
whatever you guys get to suffer
I
through
got-
a 15-minute conversation.
I got the perfect gift for the situation.
Please no.
Is it human centipede?
All right, well,
Oh shit! It's an Alaskan pipeline.
that's exactly what we're talking about. They're threatened.
Yeah, exactly. It's a environmental, issue. So, anyways,
You just don't want to. And in both cases, you do not want to spring a leak.
stop. Okay, let's just move on, please.
I've got to go.
Can we go back to a 10-minute break?
10-minute break.
What
Recess?
About the
Can we?
Alaskan bullworm?
go?
The Texas bullworm?
An Alaskan bullworm. Yeah. Okay.
There we go.
Just get back.
Teresa, pick me up. I'm scared.
Bring me my emotional support sushi.
But it's so funny that the entire Baldur's Gate game is like fucking. That's all I've heard about it so
It's
far.
not.
It's actually a very small percentage of the game.
Could have fucking
Yeah,
known me.
99% of it, according to the internet. Either way,
That's
Our
because the
groups
internet's
get so
horny.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's what
Just
they'll put out there.
It just like at this point, it seemed like a dating simulator with RPG elements thrown on top. Like that's what I. That's just
Wow,
what
this
I'm
dating
seeing.
simulator has really immersive RPG elements.
No, so apparently there was, from what I understand, really quickly, in the original release, there was not a bug, but like part of the code was like,
Feature.
no, it made every companion super horny. Like they all wanted to fuck you no matter like what you would say or tell them. But apparently they fixed that, so it's not as horny anymore.
It was a bug.
Fixed it. That was something.
They
Yeah.
had to tone it down because nobody would believe that that's how D&D actually is in real life.
So that's why they always get dressed up and go to those parties. I see.
Oh, I see.
I mean, my
Holy
character
shit,
super
I've been-
horny. I thought it was
the-
hilarious for our group who never ever makes like sex jokes. I was like, this will make everyone uncomfortable. I can't wait.
Alright.
Chaos.
Anyways,
We walk out of the city.
We've already
We
been
walk
walking
out of the
all right.
the entire conversation. We're walking
are-
through the tundra.
Are we actually walking out of the city? Like, is
Yes,
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
we're
yes.
on our way to
Miles
Bremen.
out
The whole-
now.
Okay,
Yeah, the whole time we were talking, we were actually just walking.
okay. I
Yeah.
just want to make sure we didn't have anything else.
All the
that we wanted to
Perrytons
say.
are like keeping a wide berth. Like, I don't know what those guys are talking about, but it sounds unwholesome.
Yeah.
We're good Christian Perrytons.
I don't know what Alaska is, but it doesn't sound good.
Well, why should I care? Why should I care about their pipeline situation?
Visa, what's the vis-a-vis the pipeline situation in Alaska?
Oh god.
Hold on.
Anyway.
Okay, so back out into the wilderness once again. As you leave, the guards once again wish you Godspeed, good luck, good speed, God luck.
You got it,
And,
buddy.
One of them, Barry, much to your delight, you see one of them is wearing now a like a holy symbol of Tempest around their neck.
I give him a little blessing on the way out of town.
Oh,
Just a
one more.
little show. Little tap on
Just-
the head.
Just wave the hands. You
Yeah.
didn't actually spend any magic, but it's like hitting him with like Mike's secret stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, buddy.
One more thing is that you picked up a rumor, or not a rumor, but you've heard people recounting the tale of how you defeated the Charlatan dragon, and all of the stories kind of coincide that a bolt of lightning brought it down in mid-flight, and then another bolt of lightning struck it down for good.
That's
So-
not true.
There was a bolt of lightning, though.
I mean, yes, there was, but like, it was paladin power.
That's
I mean, Misha is also a paladin.
Haha.
It was Team Paladin. I took down wings.
It was the Fight Club.
And
Sorry,
then-
what was that?
I said it was Team Paladin. I took down the wings. Then Misha just finished it off. I mean, just
I ran in circles.
yeah, you did. You
Yeah.
did such a good job.
Andrew's
did.
running on the. Andrew's rolling on
I
the
didn't
aneurysm
die.
table.
Yeah.
Can I just pick up some gold stars for Octavio at the merchant shop for going out of town? Just some little gold stickers.
Sure.
Octavio's just gonna get gold star every time you do something good.
it's just
To this point, Barry hasn't seen him do any magic.
Yeah, Barry feels like you need a little pick me up, so she's gonna reward you every time you do something great.
Yeah.
Like, look at you, buddy. You do amazing. Yeah.
Oh,
stickers.
cool.
So
25 star jump.
as you are making your way out of Brenshander, you see a rather curious sight. You see, coming out of what remains of the forest outside of the now rebuilt Goodmead, you see a herd consisting of 11 reindeer traversing the plains.
Swift starts
What?
drooling.
For some reason.
It's just uncontrollable. Just like, oh,
Knife fork.
one of them, the obvious leader of the pack, Misha, you see that the antlers on the reindeer are glowing this sort of like effervescent blue. That in the snow drifts appears kind of ghostly. However, if there's anything you guys, which direction are you guys heading in?
We were heading towards Bremen, right?
Are you going by way of Targos, or are you giving Targos a wide berth?
I mean, we're not forbidden from Targos, right?
Yeah.
We probably
just
won't
gonna-
stop in Targos, but we'll probably.
Yeah, we'll just pass on through.
Swift, Octavia's been through enough. Do we really want to take him back to Trauma Land?
He went back there to see Plessy.
But not since his grandma died, I don't think. No, not since his grandma died. Just.
What? How is that related to the trauma of losing his eye in Targos?
Because he's had a bad week.
We've all had a bad week, Beatty.
Yeah, but you're not soft. But you're not soft like little like Octavio back there. Look at him. Look at him.
Octavius like doing the step thing into Beery's snow prints. Just
Oh god, he's so small. No, Beatty, at this point, I feel like he could survive anything.
I mean, yeah.
you look at me and I'm trying to catch snow with my mouth.
Don't let
Sure.
this childlike wonder and naivety fool you. We've seen him survive worse.
I don't know. I still don't entirely believe he does magic. I've only seen some weird stuff.
How have you not
She has-
felt the fireballs?
She has somehow never been able to see, and at this point, she will die knowing that Octavio has never.
Literally every
Wow.
time there's like
Magic.
a big explosion or something, she's just looking away or it's just not there.
You know what?
Look away, not
I'd
there,
say-
already on the ground.
You should have seen him fighting that hooked water.
I think you guys are just playing a joke on me. All right, whatever. Yeah, Targos it is.
All right, fine, fuck it.
Fine. You deal with it if he cries, though.
Sorry, I gotta roll some dice here. Fine. You know what? Fine. Fuck it. Whatever.
It's a casual ride.
Yeah, your journey to Targos is nice. It's almost pleasant, even.
Just
Only
old
a balmy
friends.
-10.
I actually,
Yeah.
I actually pounded so hard I lost a dice. I've got to get that
It's not a D&D session unless you lose a die somewhere.
after. Yeah, I know, but it's one of these like really hard ones that if I step on it, it will pierce
Oh.
my foot. So I got to be
Ooh.
very careful about where it's
You
at.
just let Sushi in the room. They'll locate it immediately, and you can wrestle it away from them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Right.
wait, Jonah.
Yeah,
Alright.
guaranteed.
All right, so you do make it to the town of. Oh god, I almost picked up the trail. All right, so you do make it to the fortified town of Targos. You see that it has even more fortifications now, and they have actually been taking some time to construct more, shall we say, defensive measures along the wall there.
Oh yes, looking real welcoming.
No,
And the,
you know, dragons.
The guards treat you politely, not overly so, but you know, business-like.
Are we stopping here or we keep going?
No,
I asked
we-
each of you guys.
It's been like an hour. Let's keep.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Yeah, we just like, drive by the gates, flick off the guards, keep riding.
And a good day to you as well. You piece of
Suck a dick.
Just get hit by an arrow from.
shit.
We-
I heard that.
Alarm sound in the distance. All right, and because I rolled like shit on the random encounter table, you also make it to Bremen, and it's totally fine. Like I said,
Nice.
it's fucking beautiful. Even
Guys, it's so nice and peaceful when it's not not a blizzard out. Look
Yeah,
at
don't,
the smell of the snow. Look at
No,
those sparkles.
Octavio, you never say it. You
Yeah,
never
you know, you
supposed
did you did just sort of, you know, jinx us a little bit.
Yeah. Guaranteed.
Well, but look how nice it is, though.
Oh.
You should know better than anyone at this
Fine.
point that whenever you say that,
I'm
immediately.
just trying to appreciate nature. Look how nice it is.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Okay, thank you. That's all I want to say.
You
All right,
said the
let's move
blizzard
on.
thing in the same.
A wolf pissed in that snow that you just put your face on.
as if
You tell.
as if to punctuate what you say, the curtain of the aurora borealis slowly gets drawn behind you, knowing what anchors it and what brings it there now. But y'all got any business in Bremen, or are we just gonna move on?
I guess trying to find out the location, like the nearest, because he said it was like an elk tribe encampment outside of Bremen, right?
Well, that's where you talk to him.
Oh, but he said it was around here.
Yeah.
Oh shoot! You know what we forgot? Valen. We were supposed to bring her back here, weren't we?
Oh fuck.
We were supposed no, we weren't supposed to bring her back here.
Yeah, we were.
That was
I could've
forever
sworn.
ago. That was when we had to go to the Dark Duchess to get the thing, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we did that. We were supposed to bring her back again?
Thought. I have it in my notes. Who knows?
From how long ago?
Long time.
Yeah, that was when we were looking for the Dark Duchess to find the Professor Orb.
Big long time ago.
Many moons ago.
So Swift's trying to remember where that guy said he had seen the Elk Tribe. He said it was like somewhere down at the river.
No, you had heard rumors that there was a bear overwatching the Shangarn River. However, there didn't really seem to be much by way of like credibility on that. However, the gentleman that you the gentleman that you spoke to in Bremen, this is while you were in Bremen, said that he saw this while he was out in Regid tribe territory, which you know to be the tundra to the east, not to the west.
Tundra to... Wait, where did he say he found it?
The
Like over
tundra-
over here?
Yeah, like the tundra past Kelvin's cairn.
Oh, that was not clear to me.
Oh, my apologies.
We would not have come this way.
I mean, you're still going on the way to Revel's End, so it's fine.
I guess, yeah.
It's not like we can't just say you guys. I mean, because the dice are just like, nope, it's fucking scenic.
Our plan now is to, I guess, follow the lake. Like, we're like heading to the shore, right? Kind of area?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not a lake, that's a sea.
No, this is a lake.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the sea of moving ice.
We're following Maridulden Lake. But no, I guess if it's, do we have any like travel time left in the day, or?
Yeah, I would say. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see, because you travel from Brinshander to Targos, from Targos to Bremen. Yeah, I would say you could probably get about as far as the end of the trail here before you have to settle and make camp.
Like
Which trail?
here?
Oh, whoops! I forgot to broadcast to others. Over here,
So we could get like up
up
Black cabin.
and past Lonelywood.
yeah,
kinda.
past Lonelywood.
Could stop
Okay.
and visit our friends in the wood, see how they're doing.
We could stop off in that cabin again. It would seem kind of nice.
No,
Yeah, get some
that
of-
was horrific. We don't want to go back there.
Oh yeah, you
Didn't they
blew
have
it
the
up.
cookies?
No, that wasn't Lonelywood. That was the Black Cabin. She was saying
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We
the one where Octavio almost blew himself up. When he did blow himself up, but
Doesn't that happen
myself up?
often?
yeah, but this was like a different kind. He did almost die.
They are 2 for 2 on awful shit happening in a cabin.
Yeah.
Out in the woods.
Understood.
But we can make our way north. So he was saying that it was in Reged territory here to the east. Do I like have an idea roughly? Did he say kind of like any landmarks? He mentioned that rock, but it was like near water. Was it like just out in the middle of nowhere?
It was just out in the middle of nowhere, and
Okay.
with your knowledge of the Reged tribes, because they are a nomadic people,
Mm-hmm.
it would just take exploring.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we have some time. I'd say we finish traveling for the rest of the day. We can set up camp on the sort of edge of the woods.
Yeah.
All right. Are we all agreed on that?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, Octavio just follows whoever's the best at survival. So.
Well, I mean, y'all aren't off the trail yet, so you don't need survival checks yet.
No.
I mean, even if we did.
Does this trail like make its way up around the lake, like towards Lonelywood?
So the trail, weirdly enough, no, it actually seems to follow the lake. But then you would have to ford the river to go to Lonelywood.
There's no bridge.
No.
Well, we don't have to go to Lonelywood.
But I
Unless-
can knock some trees over. I can build us a bridge in like
I was
10
gonna
minutes.
say, isn't it frozen?
You can really get those cookies.
Do you want to stop by Lonelywood while we're here?
Are we swinging
it's
by Lonelywood?
Swift is asking. Mitten seems very insistent on cookies.
They were just the best cookies ever. I'm just remembering. Thing.
In order for
I
you
think I
guys.
still have one. And it's like all moldy and shit.
You've had that for like a month and a half. What? The...
It was a halfling and now it's a troll. Like, covered.
Ugh.
Yeah, I just forgot I had it.
I don't
man.
remember the icing being green.
God
It
damn.
wasn't.
It was pink. In order for you guys to make it past this point to Lonelywood, you would need to make some constitution checks for exhaustion. Just so.
No, we're going to camp first. I think,
Alright.
right? No, do not give him the satisfaction.
What?
Exhausting us.
Especially 'cause,
What?
like,
It's
No,
like
thank you, Mr. God.
No, thank you, Mr. God. I'm going to
just-
sleep
God's
like
up
a
to
good
something.
boy.
I'm
He's
using
up to
these things.
something.
I'm using these things called rules. All right, they're
I
there
get
for
my
a
8
reason.
hours of sleep, okay?
Listen, if I wanted to take this game raw, I would.
No, we're not going into
We're
a
on my
discussion.
Baldur's Gate.
Rules is written.
I know. Just. Anyways, all right. So, all right. So you make your camp under the boughs of one of the trees of Lonelywood, and you see how it bends in the Arctic wind, and even where you're at, you hear the slow sloshing waves of the half frozen Mare Doolden to the south. If anything doesn't have anything to add, we can keep on going.
Can I hunt?
Sure, roll me a survival check.
Would you like any help?
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
it's not going to get any
especially
better
now.
than. Well, it's not going to get any better than that.
Octavio spends way too much time setting up his tent.
It's been a month. Hasn't had to set a tin up in
Yeah.
a while.
Well, he now decorates it too.
Oh my goodness.
Has Octavio like full blown gone glamping now?
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
He bought a lot of supplies in that month.
He invested in a bigger tent.
I have way too many pillows.
Actually,
I
is
love
there
all
like a
of
fire
this.
in there? Keep you warm too.
yeah, there's a fire once.
No, it's got a smoke vent and everything.
Actually, Beery, you can't find anything. Your hunting was not successful.
There's nothing out here. Nothing at all.
Let me look.
There's not a goddamn thing.
Oh,
This-
well, you
Nah.
can't find nothing either.
Swift,
Does it
Swift
do
goes.
anything?
Swift goes to the no. Wait, hold on. In addition, you can.
Yeah, I can.
I also have that.
Yeah! Doubling down. Especially
Alright.
on the 21 of yours.
All right, so so what happens is that Barry tries to hunt and is unsuccessful. It's just like, you know, fuck it, we're having a berry dinner. God damn.
And that's because Swift already hunted everything.
Switch is standing on just a pile of
Just holding the local population.
just you know what? Yeah, have you guys had frozen grapes? They're amazing. Here, we're switching to frozen grapes now.
Gus has a rabbit in his mouth.
Give me that.
No, he caught that one. That was his.
Yeah.
He
Gus
pounced
has
into
been
the
here-
snow.
Gus has been here the whole time, guys. That's all I haven't forgotten about Gus.
Oh yeah, who had Gus during the month? Definitely not Swift, otherwise he would have been eaten, probably.
probably.
No. I would
Octavio had him.
Yeah.
Octavio had him because he had like a stable house for him, and he had like he made him like a bunch of little vests with different colors, and like he got like 7 different leashes and colors now.
And he tore all
He's
of
like-
them up.
Yeah.
He's like fatter than what he used to be.
Oh my god, when did Gus become a little chonker?
Gus waddles now.
What have you
Oh,
done
man.
to him?
there's only a
Swift takes him on a run every morning now.
I'm gonna call him
What are you gonna call him?
Gus the Bus.
The Gus
Guys, why you all
bus.
be so mean? He's just happy.
He was a wild animal. He was a proud hunter. Look what you've done to him.
Octavia,
He doesn't have to hunt anymore. He's got all the food.
Octavia, this is animal abuse. You know that, right?
What? No.
You've restrained this animal.
Swift
with-
is just like, Gus, you come
Oh,
with me. We're
fabric.
going hunting.
Gus tries. Gus does his best.
Gus
All right.
was once a noble creature.
All right. The night passes peacefully for some of y'all. I don't know. Perhaps. I can't. What the fuck?
No. Not that kind of lycanthrope.
Just lets out one of
Oh,
those
no.
in the middle of the night. Wakes up the whole camp.
Still asleep. It's now
Yeah.
just become Octavio, except instead of light, it's howling. You just hear like the sound of a wild cat, just in the middle of the night.
That is
Octavio also got
You got your body pillow.
Octavio. Yeah, Octavio also got a new sleeping bag.
Oh no.
When you guys go check on his tent,
Please,
that's what you see.
please tell me
I
it's
hope
like a
it looks like a little
SpongeBob
bear.
sleeping.
Why is it a fucking sarcophagus?
Oh,
How would you even get this in Icewind Dale?
I got contacts. that whale wasn't selling only whale oil.
That whale hooked it up.
You met the whale? You met Bubby the whale?
Got the contraband.
You mean Angajuk?
Yeah, Bubby.
Oh,
Yeah, Bubby.
It's not. No, we're not calling it Bubby.
Bubby.
It's an awakened whale.
I want to call it Bubby. You can fight me.
We're not calling it Bubby. I mean, I can fight you in this game.
He can and has fought you and killed you.
And yes, it is. My tent and my sleeping bag is as bright colored as you can imagine.
I do like to think now that Swift is taken to sleeping in the old, smaller tent outside of no longer sharing it with Octavio. And it's not because of the ostentatiousness of the new one.
Beerus is just covered in even more
Even more what? You could have.
even more furs. So many furs everywhere. Floor to ceiling.
even your boots.
Even my boots.
Especially the boots.
They're made for walking.
Oh.
Good
Really
lord.
worked in all the jokes there.
Every now and then, because Octavio went to sleep the early, he always goes to sleep first. You guys see like lights coming from the tent. Just
Not me. Furry eye mask.
Like-
dazzling lights.
Why is
In
this?
fact, when
He's
when,
doing
when,
magic and
when,
you're missing it.
when Beery was trying to hunt, the reason why she couldn't find anything is because I scared all the animals nearby.
That tracks.
It's all a light.
Power nap, really
Yeah.
brightening off the ecosystem.
These weird flashes of light must be the local Mothman scaring away the local.
The opposite. What's the opposite of Mothman? He gives off light. He's just not attracted to it.
Yeah, light bulb man. That's what.
Bright boy.
The firefly.
All right. So, unfortunately, well, for me, unfortunately, I once again rolled a nice, beautiful, scenic trip for y'all. So-
Yay! Well, it's okay.
Complicated.
We're not on the trail anymore, so we gotta roll survival, right?
Yes, you do. I do need to see, in fact, a survival check. What the fuck?
That, but
Oh,
you know,
man.
it's the
I don't
sarcophagus.
know what it is about this.
Oh, what?
Hold on.
Damn.
So-
Ooh.
oh my
You know what? I'll do
god.
it.
Oh,
Misha starts walking in the wrong direction.
Misha, come. Swift goes and turns them around. It's like, not this way.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I was so
Yeah,
excited
I'm
for
sure.
that.
Is this the way to the Alaskan pipeline? Okay, I'll trust you.
Stop!
That's terrible survival.
Anybody
I
else
would threaten you with
survival
violence,
check?
but you'd like that.
Oh god.
Hey, now you're catching on.
He's untouchable. There's nothing we can.
I can't do anything. Somebody attack this man psychologically.
Anybody else?
Does anybody know Mind
Survival checks
Sliver?
make you feel bad about yourself? Because
Just you roll a natural 20 and I just casually roll a 30.
I was so proud, and I was like, "Oh, I see a 0. It could only be a 20." No.
My plus 13 to survival.
You literally just said "get fucked" with a singular.
That's just like the one of the two things I'm good at. Like, let me have this. So we're just gonna do two things: shooting and this.
I just,
The whole party went north and Misha went south.
she's like, you know what? Retirement sounds amazing. Bye.
Just has Misha lost?
You know, those cookies in Lonelywood sounded pretty good.
Yes.
We must have convinced him. I don't think he's ever had him before.
I think Misha's is done with our shit. Is he done? No, he's lost. Oh fuck. Hold on.
I shift and I sniff him out.
Where is he, boy? Where is he?
I'm not a dog.
I just sorry. It's just instincts.
I'm a cat.
Oh, okay. So you're not a dog.
Other things go into heat besides dogs.
Anyways,
Guys,
so you make it across the beautiful scenic tundra without talking about things going in the heat. God damn it!
Well, the whole time I am on the lookout for signals of or symbol, any sort of like sign of the elk tribe.
Okay. Roll me. Are you making other people aware of this, or are you just keeping that close? To
I guess no. I think Swift already said it. Swift already laid it out on the table.
yeah.
All right. Let's see some investigation checks on anyone who wishes to participate.
I mean, there are better the people that investigating than I am.
That was lost now.
God damn, men's
Roll
an
search.
11. Holy shit!
Wow.
As you are making
This is
your
what
way
Mittens
towards-
is good at.
Yeah, that's my thing.
As you are making your way towards the sea of moving ice, you see a rather peculiar totem. It is in fact a pole made out of a stripped tree, no branches, no nothing, wrapped around this wooden pole is the pelt of an elk, and on top of said pelt is the antlers of an elk pointing towards the sea. If anybody wishes to know what this is, roll me either a history or a nature check.
I'll do a nature.
Ooh, Octavio, impressive. Barry, also impressive. Swift, yeah, we know you know nature.
It's like, you don't even gonna comment on it.
I got a compliment on my 15 because I did good.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, it's a raw 15, so I'll give you that. Okay, so Swift, you know this as a pole used to ward off curses. Beery, you would know this simply as a warding totem. It is actually meant to face in the direction of things they are warding off, meaning that anything on the opposite direction of the pole is what they're trying to protect. If that makes sense. Yes. Octavio, you actually know what the name of this pole is called, and it is called a Nithstang.
I say that like don't actually like, oh, it's a Nink sting.
Nithstang.
Nink.
It's
Nith-
N-I weird
Nithstang?
D character stang.
It's sting.
Nithstang.
Gesundheit.
Yeah. Thanks.
So these people really don't like Sea of Moving Ice?
Well, we know what's out in the waters of the sea and moving ice.
Well, it seems
It's-
like the Elk Tribe is well aware as well. I think it's the Elk Tribe.
They are warding against some kind of curse.
So
It
to
would
give you
seem.
an idea, hold on. To give you an idea, where the fuck is the pointer? There it is. So to give you an idea, the Nithstang is pointed this way.
So the antlers are pointing towards
Just in
just
that
out
general-
into the sea and moving ice.
Yeah, just that.
So
yeah,
we should head in this direction.
indeed.
So this is actually very good. That means that the elk tribe is likely in the lands beyond this way.
However, you can already. I'm not pressuring any of y'all. You can go whichever way you want. It's open world, whatever. It's D&D. But as you come across the Nithstang, you can also see, off in the distance, this a structure. And I will describe the structure as thus, despite the fact that you're too far away to make out some of this, but whatever. Hey. Perched on a high cliff overlooking the sea of moving ice is a bleak stone fortress carved out of a gigantic blade-shaped rock. A central tower looms above the rest of the fortress, and light leaks from its arrow slits. 4 smaller towers rise from the outermost corners of the fortress, and guards can be seen atop them. And it looks a little something like this.
Oh, cool.
Ooh. Well, that wizard isn't going anywhere, but the Elk Tribe might move.
True.
True, but also
So family is very important.
we also know where Revel's End is. We could finish our business here and then search.
Good to me.
Yeah.
I'm very excited.
I was going to say I still have some time before this becomes a problem again, so
I'm very excited to meet your very famous.
don't fight my mother.
Okay, I might not fight your mother, but
Mother figure. She raised me, but
is she a looker?
What?
What?
how do you feel?
Oh, is this one of-
how do you feel about bears?
And we're moving on.
Like actual.
I don't know.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, Heather. Maybe you should play Baldur's Gate.
Like the kombucha girl. It's like
No, Barry's just gonna hit you with violent lightning.
moving
We'll
on.
see.
Anyways,
So we head towards Revel's End.
Barry's just gonna keep making
Okay.
jokes about becoming your step all the way there.
I'm gonna get some water. You can continue.
okay. So you make your way to Revel's End. The structure looms over you, and you can see almost immediately the kind of sense of oppression that these people are going for. Hold on. I'm sorry, I'm really congested today. I apologize about that.
Oh wait, we were going to Revel's End. I thought we were going to track.
No, I thought we had decided that we're going down here because we could finish our business here and then search for the.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Because we know where Revel's End is. It's right here.
All right. So, behind it, as you approach the tower, you can see that behind it, and with a rather not dedicated. What's what I'm looking for?
Does Mittens go there? I thought you.
I don't know what you said.
I said, does Mittens want to go there? I thought you escaped from Revel's End or something.
I think so.
Oh, okay. Just double check.
They haven't captured
Yet.
yet.
Anyways, but as you approach, you see that there's actually a rather elaborate winch and crane system behind Revel's End, of which you see that the crane is lifting up boxes of what you would imagine to be supplies from actually a ship that is for once not frozen to the pier. And indeed, it sways in the gentle tide of the Arctic Sea here.
This is where they were going to lock you up, quote unquote. The Speaker of Targos. Too soon? Okay.
No, it was like, who?
Oops.
Yeah, that guy.
You were not with us. Though,
Yeah.
based off of certain things, I feel like maybe you belong here.
I am a righteous fellow. I don't know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Dark secret.
We already know what his dark secret is, but I think he might have something else going on.
Somehow, the secret that he brought with them was not the worst one.
No.
What I meant, where we are.
Yeah, what I failed to mention was that there was actually a secret written in the book just called sex pervert.
Sex pest.
The whole slod thing, that was just a red herring.
You're a real nasty piece of work.
It just says you're that guy. Good luck. All right, but yeah, you've made it to Revel's End, and like I said, this tower looms over you. Unlike most of the things here, you can tell this definitely has a different sort of architecture. It is stone first, and it's monolithic in its structure.
Impressive. Let's go knock.
Yep.
Yeah, but just go up to
You
them.
just
Where all the
walk to the
worst
right
criminals in Icewind Dale are kept, and just knock on the door.
Goon,
Yeah,
goon,
sure.
goon, goon, goon.
Well, we at least have one of them right here.
yeah.
He's
That,
okay.
any arrow
Mittens?
slits we gotta watch out for.
Man, you been here before?
Why is everyone saying that?
You know,
You just assume.
It just seems like the type of place you would like.
I tried.
You see the father of that little girl in there when we.
There
opened
he
the
is,
door.
officer! He threatened me.
That wasn't me. What do you mean?
yeah.
I don't know you.
That was a different shady tabaxi.
He's filing a report.
This is him, officer. A guard in livery, depicting the Lord's Alliance, opens the gate. But you also see that he's also wearing like a winterized version of armor as well. And he says, "What say you? What business you have here at this time of night?"
Oh, I hand Octavio the letter of
Oh, right. Thanks.
introduction.
And I drop it on the ice, and it kind of blows away a little bit. And I'm like, oh,
Swift has already picked it up again. It's just like Swift hands it to the guy.
no, I dang it.
I don't know why.
We are. My name is Octavio Luis Fireflower of the Windmill Clan,
He's
Savior
at the
of
door.
One Eye Witch of Carthage.
We know that Speaker Dalen did not write all that in the letter.
100% now.
Excuse me.
Crudely,
We are the-
crudely written off to the
She just like scratches it out and just like this fucking guy.
We are the saviors of Tantal.
Fantastic. Hold on.
And we're here in official business.
Well,
ID.
this he folds up the letter and starts to hand it to Octavio. I was like, and drinks it over to Swift.
It's okay. I deserve that.
Well, this seems to check out. Very well. You may enter. However, we ask that any and all axe beaks or what have you needs to be stabled as long as you can provide food for them.
Are your stables covered and insulated, and do they have proper troughs and feeding
Of course.
areas?
Of course, only the best for ours and our visitors.
And there's only other nice axe beaks in there too, right? Axe beaks.
Only mine.
As it stands,
Alright.
there are, and he walks out. As it
Hi,
stands,
Crown.
I don't believe there are any other axe beaks. No,
It's
no,
okay.
there ain't.
I just love that Minz has become like a doting Axebeak parent since getting Inky back.
Come on, Inky, and we're gonna do like the dog show, like walk over to the table. He like trots.
Yeah.
Axum, Chopper, Hustle.
They just into.
Actually, for a heartbreaking moment, he doesn't answer to Inky.
Oh.
Okay, we're good. Inky, come on.
All right, Crown. I need you to. Look at Crown. Crown, look at me. And his eyes keeps going different directions. Crown. Yeah. Just stay here, okay? And be nice to your sisters and no. Oh,
Just slowly goes back and hit the door.
you see it just like.
Swift and Zephyr are just standing off the side watching all of this, just like looking at each other, just like. Just go. Just go in there.
All right, bye, Crown. Be safe.
The guard comes back. He's like, he knows it's not an axe beak, right? I don't think that's an axe beak.
It's the most beautiful axe beak.
We're pretty sure it's an Axebeak, but you know, maybe there was like a crack in the egg before attached, or
Big crack
Yeah.
at it.
Not left out in the
And-
cold.
In the egg, right? Gotcha.
yeah. Anyway,
Right. Yep, as it were. Right this way, please. And if you could, I need you to step through this door. And
Yep.
he gestures to a room off to the side.
Hi, nice guards.
Hello?
Me, you. I'm Octavio, Speary, Swift.
There we go.
you don't have to introduce us to everyone.
That's Mittens, and that's Misha coming.
Okay,
through.
he's doing
Don't
it.
mind him.
Thanks, Randy.
And then,
What?
and then the
Octavio,
guard.
you gotta,
And
you
then the
gotta
guard.
limit it.
Sorry.
I was just telling Octavio he has to limit the name down. Condensed version.
I did. I did.
I know. I'm
That's your first name.
telling you though, that's top tier. Keep going.
And then the guard says shortly before he closes the door, "All right, boys, put the boots to him." No, I'm kidding.
Fireball!
So there's
away.
two, there's three of them, and a lot more of us.
It was a fenestration at the Rebels
Uh,
End.
This
Perfect.
That's what I'll take you all out with me. He's got a herd jacket.
Oh my God.
It's just a bunch of spell scrolls.
No.
Oh my god. He's got a delayed fireball inscribed on his armor. Ah!
All right. The one guard says before we allow you to enter the main panopticon, we will kindly ask that you deposit any and all weaponry, and you will have to be subject to a risk check. Please, any bags, armor.
Armor.
Yes, we can't risk any sort of weaponry improvised or otherwise through here. And
Alright.
he points to a sign that says like no weapons.
I grab I put down my quarterstaff, my dagger, my other dagger, my other dagger, my other dagger, my other dagger, and then one last dagger. And then the amulets that I picked up, and no, I'm just kidding.
Okay,
have
you
one of
brought
these,
those
actually.
back?
Nah.
A long sword,
One,
two-handed
yeah,
long,
one of the daggers is a fancy dagger.
Sir,
a hand axe, a great axe. Longbow.
any spell focuses?
You know, I don't know what the fuck my spell focus is.
Have you not been using a spell focus this long?
No, I have, but I don't know
Okay.
what it is, so I don't know what. I don't think I ever assigned like a.
I have my holy symbol.
Yes, that will have to. That serves as a spell focus. You will have to deposit here.
You know, if you're strong enough, anything can be an improvised weapon.
Don't threaten the guards.
don't- yeah,
I'm
we're-
not
this is-
threatening. I'm just saying there's a bit of a
The
flaw.
room, the room immediately tenses up when you say that.
Like, sorry,
You're
that was
just
gonna be
I just-
diplomatic.
It's like we're in the TSA. It's like Barry, you don't say that here.
Yeah.
You don't mention that you're welcome to the gun show here. You don't
Put your shoes in the tub and move along.
make sure your shoes are by themselves and that your laptop's in a separate box.
What is a laptop?
All right, this one still got magic items on him.
So I start taking everything off. Can I keep my medallion of thought?
Sir, the metal detector's going off in a really weird place.
Ooh, yeah, I mean, it's not technically a weapon.
I try to get past with my medallion of thoughts.
Absolutely
Right,
not. One, you actually see one. You actually see.
Oh yeah,
You actually.
I took out my weird crystal skull thing.
Just keep it in the bag. You don't have to just.
the guard picks up with the pencil.
No,
just
no, no,
like,
don't touch it. Don't touch it.
I'm not. But
Oh
you,
yeah, and I pull
What
up a
are
bag
those?
of tricks.
you actually see, to answer your question, Chris, you actually see one of the guards cast detect magic, and is actually like kind of using it as like a handheld metal detector.
That's fun.
And when it gets
Yeah.
over, and when it gets over your medallion of detect thoughts, it pings. It's like, sir, I'm gonna need you to deposit the medallion.
Fine. Very well. Here you go.
Don't worry, it'll be in good hands.
Mittens is gonna lean into the group.
I would
Guys,
like a itemized inventory of all of our.
Of course, absolutely. We one of them actually. You see they're going through the motions. These guys are absolutely professionals.
Yeah.
They're not slacking or anything like that. Like as you are depositing the items, the other one is writing it down. And when they're sure that they have gotten everything that could possibly use as the weapon, they give you like a receipt saying like this is what you have deposit.
So I have an amulet, just like with my family crest, and a signet ring. I think I want to make my signet ring a focus. So can I turn in my amulet as if it was my focus?
Are you trying to pull a fast one on them?
Yeah.
All right, let me.
Well, but here's the thing. How do they know?
They'll cast detect magic on it.
It's not a magical item.
Spell focus is not a magical item.
Not according to the internet. And it's not specified in the book either. I'm asking these questions because I want to do it legitimately through the game. It's a special item, orb, crystal, rod, specially constructed staff, a wand-like length of wood, some similar item designed to channel power of arcane spell.
Fury just starts talking to the guards, like, really,
It
guys,
is-
I'm not trying to start
it is-
anything.
A conduit of magical energy in the same way a spell component is, but it is not itself magical.
Really, if you think about it, if you're strong enough, anything can become a weapon. You guys need to think about this ahead of time.
Beery, Swift takes a step away from Beery when she says anything could be a weapon.
I attempted to help them strengthen
guards.
their security.
Ma'am, one more
By
time.
just not letting you in, I guess.
Well, I hope
You
they
can wait
can.
outside.
I just, I think they need to be aware of these things. I really try to protect everyone.
Ma'am, one more comment like that, and we're gonna have to ask you to leave.
All I'm trying to do is help you with your security.
We.
Ma'am, I've been doing this since before you were born.
Your efforts are appreciated, but please no.
Okay, we better keep an eye on those Goliaths. I'd like to.
Because here's the other thing, Andrew. Like, I also like to think that like Octavio thought the necklace with the family crest was the focus.
Yeah, I was just thinking.
he never really knew that it was the actual ring. Because to this point, he didn't even know what the hell this magical item was.
But it's on your dominant
Another-
hand, so you've been using it the whole time.
Yeah, but it's been just a ring, right?
Well-
like an accessory.
It just glowed really weirdly whenever you cast spells, but you didn't notice.
Okay.
But I thought it was me because all of me glows.
Okay, let me see a sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get advantage because you don't know you're actually trying?
Absolutely not.
Not that it matters.
Well, someone channeled their intermittence.
If I play it off, I like to think that it was just me not knowing that it was. It's like, oh yeah, here's my focus.
I mean,
It's family crest, very important.
Okay.
How's Mittens feel in a prison?
He's uncomfortable. He's wearing his hood a little bit higher, looking down.
Oh, you have a cousin here, like stock on foot or something?
Why, Barry? Why are you trying to just draw more attention where it's not needing to be?
Man is trying to blend.
Beer asked subtly. I don't just yell it across the room. I'm just like, hey,
It's
Hey, Mittens!
it's the trashy cousin, Crocs on feet.
Yeah.
Oh,
No one
no.
likes Crocs.
No, it's gibbets on Crocs.
Wow.
Yeah, no one likes him. He would get drunk all the time and say he's going sport mode. Like he really wasn't that fast.
Hold on, I gotta put these Crocs in attack mode real quick.
I'm going sport mode, all-terrain Crocs, let's go!
All right,
Ooh.
Incredible.
all right, and so now now they have to do a frisk check, which they will. Any of you trying to
Beer
hide
slowly
anything?
grumbles.
No.
Okay.
Just my smile
out, but-
as I get first.
My
No! Stop it!
No, Chris. Bad.
spray bottle.
Chris, go take a cold shower after this session.
All that
Trained of
Alaskan
all the
pipeline talk got him excited.
Oh God!
Also, Barry, don't forget. Speaking of Alaskan Pipeline, Barry, don't forget that you have inspiration.
Speaking of
That is
Alaskan
great segue.
pipelines.
That is
Speaking
the
of that,
worst
you have
segue I have
inspiration.
heard ever. I hate it.
Hey, I saw my chance and took it.
All right, so no, I'm not trying to hide anything.
Okay.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
All right. So everyone has deposited their weapons, armors, any equipment that can be used as an improvised weapon. Any.
Can and will be used against you.
Yes.
And take these claws away.
Stop talking about your
He
natural
gives you
weapons.
little like there's a little like
They declaw mittens.
Oh
They,
no!
like, tape his fingers up.
They put corks on the actually, they probably can't do anything about the claws. But they're like, all right, if that's all said and done, please right this way. And one of them leads you to another door.
Can you go back? Go back.
Now, if you're here to see prisoner, and he checks the roster.
Ooh.
Just so you know, if you try to leave out of his like out of his sight, he's gonna presume that you're being hostile.
Mischievous.
Oh no! I didn't mean to no clip through the door.
Oh,
Where'd you
very
go?
I didn't mean to do it. I just
Where did you go?
I no clipped through the fucking door.
I also like to think that.
Which
Barry
door?
just T-posed
I'm
into the
here, I'm
corner.
here. Hey,
Boom.
I'm here.
Oh, the other door. You went in the wrong direction.
I like to think that when we got there, we're like, wow, that's weird. That window's broken up there.
Yeah, that
What?
round window is broken up there.
Round window. What are you talking about? Oh, shut up.
Entrance.
Roll on the aneurysm table.
No.
and he says, "All right, y'all. You are all y'all." He doesn't say that.
All right, y'all. Welcome to
welcome to
Welcome to
Rebel
Welcome to
Camp.
Prison.
Rebels Roundup.
Welcome to the yard. Put the boots to him.
No, this isn't the scared straight. It's just like they're here questions.
Yeah, one of them says, "And what's your name?" Walks up to Misha.
Misha?
You got a
Like,
pretty face.
Your name is bitch. Like, all right.
No, he likes it.
The guy's like,
He runs away scared. Misha's like, bye.
Oh no!
"How do you break that which has already been broken?" Anyways, okay. Getting off track here. The guard says, "You're here to see prisoner 237. Is that correct? A one Mr. Valish Gant.
Yes.
That is
All
correct, sir.
If you would follow me, please, we will adjourn to the meeting room." What the fuck was that?
That was my dog.
Oh
Run him
God,
over.
is he
He's
okay?
no, he's okay. He's just hiding under my desk right now. I'm like, can you move, please?
And he's like, no.
Yeah, I tried to scoot him, and he's like, no, belly rubs only. That was all. Sorry, he's okay.
Oh, and Swift, just so you know, this place is brightly lit.
That's okay.
No, I'm just making you aware of that.
If they saw me disappear, they'd be like, what the fuck happened? It's like, I'm sorry, I can't control it.
Yeah. So if you would please step right this way.
I can't turn it off.
You guys could use some decorations in here.
Octavio, this is a prison.
What does it mean that it has to be so gloom and doom? It can help with, prisoners rehabilitation.
As you step.
They
As-
locked him on the tundra.
Oh God, I'm back.
Oh.
As you step, we weren't supposed to go past session 69. As you step beyond the threshold, you feel a weird sense, a numbness kind of passes over you. Mittens, it's probably really not that much of a feeling. Swift, Beery, and Misha, it's kind of an odd sensation, but hold on a second, I gotta take a drink of water or something like. But Octavio, you feel like as if you kind of been cored out from here.
Oh.
And indeed, all of your sparkle and your like lights and stuff like immediately like when you walk past that door. Yeah.
I'm paler than usual.
Are you okay? You're looking a little
I
out.
feel kind of sleepy and tired.
If you want to roll me an arcane check to figure out what exactly is going on here.
I know what's going on.
But does Octavia know what's going
Or
on?
my character does, probably.
Beer does.
You are aware that this area has been affected by an anti-magic field. Yes.
Guys, I feel like all my special magic is good. I'm scared.
Oh, little beer.
He nods off and he doesn't even glow.
I give you just like a little hunk of chocolate.
I'm like physically like dull for the first time ever.
Its horns like whoop.
All the fluff in your hair has gone away.
Like
Yeah.
like Octavia's like a kid like on Ritalin now. It's just like, hello everyone.
Oh no!
It is a pleasure to be here.
What happened?
Look, I can do magic tricks. God, it's like the saddest.
It's like
Aw.
it's like an actual magician trick, like sleight of
Yeah.
hand.
No hand.
Yeah.
Pick a card, any card.
Is this your card? Is this your card?
Now we're gonna do what the ancient spellcasters of
gotta get
all
outta here.
time.
Even so, even if it wasn't brightly lit, I feel like I would still be
developed through
visible.
years.
Okay.
Is this the card?
I don't know if that counts as a magic effect.
That's
I would
it,
assume
buddy.
so.
That's the card.
You're welcome.
I'm not. Oh.
Magic.
I hate this. Is this the magic you guys have been talking about this whole time? This sucks.
Oh no!
Oh my god. That's so rude.
Please, right this way. Follow close.
How has he defeated anything with this kind of magic? This is ridiculous.
He defeated your boredom.
I have like a little LED thumb thing, like it's here and now.
Did Misha accidentally get sucked through the wall?
Yeah.
I don't know, Misha, what happened?
No.
I don't
Do you-
know.
Dangerous place.
Oh, you don't have
Motherfucker,
no clip
yeah,
and
it's
the borders
guy-
turned off.
Yep. That's
Because I literally just dragged my Swift over the wall, and I'm like, I see, I can do it.
Hold on. This would definitely be the one place where dynamic light barriers restrict movement.
Stop going on. Where are you going, Misha?
Are you actually moving that far away, Misha?
No, I'm coming. back.
Okay, good.
Oh god damn it.
Sarah, please.
It's the that weird, wall thing. I don't know what's happening.
Okay.
Your walls are
anyways.
semi-permeable, sir.
Anyway, so he goes down this hallway, and as you do, you can hear
Where'd he
like
go? Oh, there he is.
yeah, he's just further down the hallway.
He's zooming.
This place is oppressive, but it's
Oppressive?
also oppressive.
Impressively oppressive.
Yeah. However, you see that there are certain amenities. This area is actually quite warm. The tower is well lit. It's warm. The prisoners kind of like, even though they are being held, you can tell that they follow a system of rehabilitation, not punishment. However, there are certain areas like Misha poked his head into like a courtyard, which would normally be used for like exercise and like what's it, yard time.
The
But-
yard.
Yeah, but during these times, it's kind of been locked off. In fact, the door to the courtyard says, what's it? Closed indefinitely due to unforeseen circumstances. And there's the signature of the warden. And the guard says, "Please, right this way." And opens a door. Now this door leads to a meeting room, which, thanks to the book, provides no artwork. However, there is a large rectangular table with a chair on one side and 3 chairs on the opposite end. The chair that is on the one side has attachments for like manacles, and all of the chairs are bolted to the ground.
No using the chair as an improvised weapon.
They've
thought
thought
of
of everything.
Yep.
and the guard gestures like, "Please, right this way."
Where are we going?
Into this room that he
Oh.
just opened up.
Octavio just kind of like say it was a chair. Curls up and falls asleep. I'm just gonna just right.
Let's see. And the guard says the warden will be with you shortly. She insists on overwatching every visit to anybody within these walls. and locks the door or closes the door and then locks it, and you can tell it's a heavy lock. You hear like a shunk. Some time passes. You hear you hear a harmonica in the distance.
Okay, so you don't think we just like got ourselves hooked up in here?
Do you think this is a cell?
I mean, do you think we just gave up all our weapons? Like, haha, here,
You know,
probably prisoners by his window.
I really hope not.
probably not.
I've
Nice
already
and
planned,
cozy here, though.
already planned my escape 8 times over.
Point that out and just.
Mittens, you did notice that that while Octavio is sleeping, you did notice that the style of prison is specifically called a panopticon, which is a method of architecture where, in theory, a minimal amount of guards can watch over a maximum amount of prisoners.
Yeah, this
Just
is
so
the
you're aware.
worst type of prison. Scientifically built to keep the prisoners in, guys.
Isn't that every prison?
No, it's not. Some are really easy to escape.
I wouldn't know.
I think what Mittens is suggesting is it's easy to keep an eye on everyone here.
Yeah, this is the toughest prisons to escape. There's some prisons that you can just get thrown into as a joke.
What? That's a terrible joke.
Which ones are those? Sounds like
You
fun.
guys know that.
The one in Dugan's Hole.
Nobody
The
really
one
knows
in
where
Targos.
sorcerers get their powers.
But yours comes from a dragon, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, Colin Robinson. But soon you hear the heavy lock on the door open once more, and what steps inside is
Jonathan!
no. It's actually two humans.
Human.
One of which
Hello.
What are those?
Welcome to our cell.
No,
It's not a cell. What the...
not our cell, just a cell we currently occupy.
Octavio, you're the talker. We need you to wake up.
I'm so sorry.
I just started to like smack him lightly across the face. Just like, bop, bop, bop.
Okay.
Just a little like pick him up a little. Shh.
I just shake him a little bit.
one of which is once again dressed in the purple livery of the Lord's Alliance, and you see that she holds a air of confidence, leadership, and authority about her. This must be, of all people, the warden. And behind her, in manacles, and you actually see that his hands are in a weird domed like gauntlet, like imagine a gauntlet sans fingers.
He's a hand model.
And no, and he also
Why
has,
male models?
fun fact, he forgot his line. That's why he repeated that one twice. And you see that he also has like a iron mask that covers his mouth. And it's not until the warden walks in, accompanied by a guard, that the warden walks in and locks this person into place, and then undoes the mask. The lock on the mask does not undo the hands though, and in fact locks it into the chairs.
We
But
don't need those hands.
Huh?
We don't need those hands.
But anyways, unlocks the mask, and this is the face you see before you.
Hi, prisoner 237.
And that is where we are going to pick back up for next session, because it's 9:50.
Oh.
And I am tired.
Is this one sitting next to him, the warden?
Yes.
Damn.
Why does it look? Why is that token that token?
I'm not entirely sure. I didn't come up with a token art. So it just is.
Well.
So
Okay.
Thank you, everybody who joined us today for another episode of A Talk of Opportunity. We'll be back next Wednesday with the interrogation/torture of this prisoner. I hope you learned some things today. The right things.
I hope you didn't Google any of that.
I hope you forgot
Don't
everything
be
you
like
heard
me and
tonight.
learn bad things.
I hope you forgot everything you heard tonight.
I hope you
Yes.
enjoyed my gentle cackling.
But
uh,
yeah, make sure to please follow us, like us, do the subscribe thing on YouTube or whatever you're watching at. We also release podcast episodes on Spotify, Apple, Google, and all the other weird podcast platforms out there. So make sure to follow us there as well. With that, you guys have a wonderful rest of your night. As always, keep on gaming.